Hello, and welcome along to episode 9 of Mercenary Tales. Today's episode is entitled Owlbears. Last episode was called The Untamed Lands. Can anybody tell me why? I know Kian did last week's, so someone else.
I can go for it if you want.
Yeah, go ahead, Miller.
I can tell you the recap and why it's called The Untamed Lands. It's called The Untamed Lands because it's fucking dangerous, and it's untamed, if you will. Lots of dark magic, corruption, and whatnot, tainting everything. Pretty vile stuff.
And the recap, please.
Right, forgot that part. Doing great already. Last time we left off, we had just stepped foot inside the Untamed Lands, and before we sort of went anywhere, we looked around our immediate surroundings and found, or I think Hugo found, like a bunch of herbs, some of which we left, some of which we took, being very useful. I think one of them was, I believe it was a flower that could restore magics, and then some grass that was just generally good for your fiber intake, probably. I know we ended up pushing forward after seeing a quick thing dash by, not thinking much of it, and discovered some really corrupt badgers that looked just rancid. So we put those out of their misery and made sure they wouldn't hurt anybody else. And after doing so, Hugo ended up learning how to turn into a dire badger, and Kensidon found a squeaky ball that barks, which was interesting to discover in there, as well as 2 goblin kid bodies, which was not as fun, maybe a little darker. After we sort of pressed on a bit, we ended up finding some weird worm creatures on this forest path we were going to take, and in an attempt to sneak up on them, we actually had our wizard fall into a pit trap, and they ended up jumping us, which was the best part of it all. A little bit of a scrape later, and we ended up killing them and surviving. I don't think anyone went down in that fight, and we ended up chopping some of the creatures up for food later. They were a bit heavy, so we decided not to keep the whole thing, though. And around that point is when we also stopped for our painter to have a bit of a short rest and also let her paint one of the nearby hillsides so that she could really take in the land while Kensidon cooked us up something real quick. And proceeding onwards to the rest of the day, we found a worm that was very fast and ended up striking Hugo when he was in bear form. I think that was before the rest, actually. And it started paralyzing Hugo, and everyone was freaking out, not knowing what to do. Some crazier party members were thinking about stabbing the worm out, while other more level-headed ones were thinking of healing methods or perhaps some brews. And that's when our local wizard cooked up something using some mandrake root and poured it into Hugo's gullet, shaping him back out of wild shape and restoring him. Normally it would have dropped him to 0, but because he was wild shaped, it just poofed him back to Hugo. And it was at that point I myself shot the worm, pinned it to a tree, realized it wasn't going to die, and put it in a bottle. And then, after our little short rest, we continued on, set up for camp for the evening. No,
the short rest camp is where the Owlbears have attacked you.
Okay, then as we were short resting, before we could continue on, we got jumped by owlbears.
Pretty much. You just about finished the short rest when they started proceeding out of... Well, it started proceeding out the woods. It let out a call. A sort of elongated, long glottal call, which...
A ululation?
Yeah, it could be we call it an ululation, I think. But, call it a ululation if you want.
Owlulation.
Yeah, but anyway, let's have this sort of long call, and somebody, I can't remember who, was able to ascertain that was a call to a secondary owlbear. It was calling a friend to the battle.
It was Hugo.
Was it? That doesn't...
Insane nature check.
Being honest. Cool, and 'tis there that we pick up. And I love a session that begins with the phrase, "What initiative?"
Oh boy.
I love the sessions that begin with the phrase, "You just finished leveling up."
You did just finish leveling up, now roll initiative. I have rolled like a fucking beast.
Ooh, Kensidon has not.
I have rolled like an absolute monster on initiative.
Kimball has rolled okay.
Yeah. I am missing Belgrun's. I don't know why it doesn't come through, and that's it. Cool. There we go. That's good, right? As the combat begins, you notice large, fat owlbear charging on forwards. And it takes sort of 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, and then leaps.
James.
Yeah.
If you're on a battle map or you're not.
Oh dear. Well, it says you're all on the battle map. That's not good. Right, okay. Let's take you somewhere else.
I'm imagining the owlbears leaping through the stream, splashing happily, not wanting to attack any poor adventurers. They just want to get a bath and have a good time.
Did that work? Did you guys go to a new map?
Yeah, I'm on like a pillar
I don't even know where you were, so I don't know if...
I was imagining it, but the second you said 1 step, 2 step, I was like, oh no,
is everybody here?
Not meant to be theater.
Yep, I'm here.
Okay,
yes,
cool.
I'm
this owlbear, this beautiful owlbear that I'm not showing the stream either. What a disaster. Anyway, yeah! 1, 2. No, that's Streamlabs that I'm pressing those buttons in. I don't know what that's gonna do. Just fucking move, owlbear. 1, 2, and then it's gonna leap. 2.
Oh, go on!
And Hugo, Belgrun,
no.
and... Oh, and
NPC.
both of our NPCs are going to need to make me a dexterity save, please, as this creature crashes down between you.
Is this against being frightened?
Oh, no. It is not.
Okay.
That's not that high a roll.
Are they prone?
Ooh, not 20.
I don't know, let's find out.
5.
Okay, the NPCs roll really well. And are both standing up. Did anybody get below a 12? Did I hear Bumpkin say something about a 5, was it? Oh,
5.
good. You are knocked prone. And you will take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Yeah.
Belgrun, no.
And then the creature is going to set to work, murdering you. That is going to be... You are prone, so it will be rolling with advantage. That's nice, isn't it? Nevertheless, your sturdy armor prevents its claws from breaking through. A 13 to hit on the first attack.
Nice.
This time, however, a 25 I think might just get you.
Yeah.
A 14.
14.
14
Okay.
slashing damage.
Wow.
Owlbear's hurt.
Yep, so it's made 2 claw attacks at you. You would note that it does have a beak, but at the moment it doesn't seem to be engaging that beak in combat. Make of that whatever you will. Finbar. I was going to go for your name, and then I decided no. No, I won't do that.
Only he can say it.
Alright.
I call him Finbar, to be fair.
He will shout, sorry, Kimball, and clasp his hands together and say Tjacht Makara and summon an unseen servant. So
summon
once
an
per
unseen
day.
servant with a spell slot in a combat?
No, I can do a ritual as a normal spell for free.
Oh,
once
this is
per
your
day.
this is your
Yeah, so I was going to make an unseen servant and then bonus action command it to take the jar with the stone leech in it, uncork it, and press it up against the side of the owlbear.
That's pretty cool. I like it.
Turn that motherfucker to
Last
stone.
thing, I'm going to run away after.
Can I have an intelligence check from Kimball, please?
Sure, I'm
See
actually
if
pretty
you've got
smart.
any idea what the fuck is going on here. When you just
I
feel
just hear,
the jar
"Sorry,
at your
Kimball."
waist. You hear, sorry, Kimball, and then the jar at your waist being yanked from you. Before
Roll a
you move,
9.
Finn, give me a perception check.
Oh.
Okay, with a 9, you don't really know what's going on. Before you can react, you just note that that jar is gone. I will need you to make an attack roll, please. A spell attack roll for me. Here. For Finn, give me a spell attack for your unseen servant to get this jar pressed, whilst this monstrous owlbear is sort of flailing away with its hands. Also going to put an unseen servant. That's ironic, isn't it? I'm going to put an unseen servant token.
That would be a total of 9.
Yeah, that's good. That's real good, honest. Does a 9 hit? So it's not going to happen this round. It means it'll happen next.
That's fine.
Where's this little invisible guy?
I rolled a 3 on my perception. Am I still running away?
You can run away. Yeah, of course you can.
Yes,
Just didn't see anything on your way. Here we go. This pair of boots has somebody above it, but you can't see the somebody above it, so it's just a pair of boots. Unseen servant. Nameplate. Can see. Controlled by Kian. Boom. There you go. You can move it now. Fantastic. Kibble, you're up.
I'm gonna go, man, this sucks, and I'm gonna run into this foliage and dive.
Make me a perception check at the start of your turn first.
Okay, one second, let me move.
Because you know they've cried out for another one, so you're just looking for it.
Okay, perception check.
Excuse me.
I'm so good at perception.
Absolutely done.
Total's gonna be 6.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you go over there. That's absolutely fine.
It's crazy. I'm gonna bonus action hide in the brush. And in the bushes, and then I'm going to see if I can, well, if I'm hidden first, if I can roll stealth.
I don't need you to roll stealth, unless the creature is looking to see your attack.
Okay. Then I'm going to shoot from being hidden.
So when you say I'll hide, I'll always ask for the stealth check as and when somebody is trying to perceive you. As opposed to just
otherwise,
when you hide. Because I just won't remember it. Yeah, I just won't remember it. So you're hidden until I remember that I'm looking at you. Or looking for you.
So advantage on the roll then, right?
Yeah, 100%. Okay. This creature is not looking at you. It's currently leant over Belgren, trying to claw its way through his heavy armor.
16 to hit.
Apologies, Funkin. Yeah, a 16 will hit.
Okay, then I'm going to use sneak attack with my crossbow. Deal, wow, pretty bad. 13 damage.
That's pretty good. Given its thick hide, your crossbow bolt sort of pierces through it. The full 13 damage takes place. Anything else from you? Bonus action, your movement speed, your actions all gone.
Yeah, so I'm done.
Not. Fantastic. Okay. You've chosen a great place to hide. I'm going to ask you for a stealth check, please.
I just hear the hoot of an owlbear right behind me.
Not quite right behind you. It roars.
Stealth for Kimball's going to be 19.
Okay, that's better than 5. So, this creature is simply going to move over here and then just see the isolated Kensidon and leap down upon him. I'll do that.
Sorry, Ken.
No, it's okay. I'm just going to click in quickly. Great, nothing happens to Kensidon. That's fantastic.
We brought a Ken, but no Barbie.
And then he is going to pick Kensidon up, put him down in the fire, walk over here and swing once at Kensidon and once at Jexera.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Chihuahua.
So this is a claw at Jex for 13 to hit.
Nope.
And a claw at Kensidon for 17 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That is 15 slashing damage to Ken. I will deal that damage to him.
Okay.
Did I say 15 or 16?
15.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
Wow.
Really and that concludes that Owlbear's turn. Jex, what you doing?
Shit. Jex is gonna leap up as these owlbears just come out of nowhere and just start mauling everyone. She is going to, of course, veil herself. She is pressed right now, so she is going to out of sheer.
I'm really sorry, I was coughing.
Instinct.
Did you say she's depressed right now?
She's pressed.
Okay, right. Yeah, okay.
That's teenager speak for she's
Owlbears.
freaked out. Out of sheer instinct, she is going to kind of grip her spear after veiling herself, and the spear is going to surprisingly start to glow with a kind of reddish white light. And I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Searing Smite on it.
Okay.
So the next time I hit it, I deal fire damage and it light it on fire. So I'm going to then... I can actually, with my movement...
Oh, that must be available in additional ranger spells, yeah? That's just a spell you prepared, you've chosen.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yes. And I am going to kind of flank. Do we have flanking?
You get +2 to hit when there is you and another creature within melee range.
Okay.
And that applies to enemies as well. They get their +2 to hit when there's 2 of them in range of you.
Yes, I will step between it and Finn then.
Okay,
and...
I will just remind you that means you are leaving Kiara completely. I mean, she has already one owlbear at her, but you have stepped out the way Karen Kiara, you would still get the flanking bonus standing next to Kenson. If that makes any difference to your
Okay,
decision.
well, I won't stand right next to
Yep.
Kenson. I guess
Cool.
maybe.
Just so that you might.
I want to protect the innocents. That's her thing.
That is your
I'm
quest.
going to attack with my spear. 19 to hit.
A 19 will hit. A bit of fire damage as well.
It does 9 piercing, and then I do 1d6 of fire, 5 fire damage from Searing
Okay,
Smite.
and the creature's set on fire as well.
Yes.
Okay. Bear with me a second. That's the button I'm looking for. Cool. Extra. Cool. Fantastic.
Yep.
And
he makes a con save 10 at the beginning of each of its turns.
Yeah, I've got it on the screen. I've just pinged
cool.
it to VTT. It's in Roll20 now. Anything else from you, Jax?
Movement, action, bonus action. I think that'll do it.
Okay, Belgren, at the start of your turn, you are prone. You may use half your movement speed to stand. Do you currently have 25 foot of movement speed?
Yes.
Yeah, so I round down in every sense. So it will cost you 10 foot of movement speed to get up, and you'll have 15 remaining when you stand. Assuming that you don't want to lie down in front of the owlbear.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm just taking a little honk shoe right now. It's kind of nice.
It smells
But
like
the sun-
grass. Can like
Yeah.
breathe in the earthy smell.
I'm just going to lie down for a bit.
You guys are funny. I think what I'm gonna. I don't know. Maybe if I should make a check before this. I'm hoping to kind of like, if I were to get up, disengage, and kind of back away, that I can kind of goad the creature to come with me, and like to basically be not like right next to our two.
Give me an insight check.
Yeah.
There are certain spells that can kind of make things stay close to you, but
Yeah.
I don't have any right now.
Not time
like
for
compel
compelled duel yet.
duel and
What do we get in our insight?
It's a natural 2 for 1.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
no.
creature's pretty stupid, so you're not sure whether it will, it might either charge you recklessly regardless of the danger to itself, or it might be too stupid to be taunted and attack the target nearest to it. That being said, obviously if you do step back and disengage, you will be leaving Dernick in melee range without you.
Yeah, that's the thing. No, maybe before I try to disengage, I'm gonna try and like be a little more aggressive to this thing. Hopefully, so in the future I can try and maybe keep its attention on me. So I'll stand up and try and make a hit.
Okay, when you stand up and you lift your warhammer, you will notice that it starts to sort of glow in a pale light, ready for the fight. This in future is something you will be able to choose to enact, but for once you're not going to be able to. Any creatures within 10 feet of you have +1 to their armor class. That does include you. So you and
Wait,
all
any
creatures with any creature, well, all allies. Sorry, allies. Yes.
Okay.
It would normally be creatures of your choice, but I'm just going to put that little aura around you. I think that's probably the same range as your aura of protection. I believe that is the intention.
Oh.
So anybody within your aura of protection will gain a single armor class, including you.
that's
pretty
actually
good.
really nice.
I will give
okay.
that. I will put that on your hammer for you when you
it's
when
a
we get to
hammer.
it. But this is your hammer awakening to its slumbering form from
Very
dormant.
cool.
Ooh.
Cool stuff.
I can't
that-
guarantee that's all the
that's
things
up.
you're getting, but it is certainly a thing you are getting.
A thing.
So everyone within that yellow circle around
Yeah.
you has +1 to armor class, including yourself.
I believe that
Cool.
you have your aura of protection at this point as well. Is that right, or does that come at level 6?
That's 6.
Yeah,
That's
6
Yeah, I don't
level.
see it
cool.
now.
Yeah, cool. But that'll get you used to standing within 10 feet of people. Right, you wanted to deck this guy. Go ahead and give me your attack roll.
I'm gonna try. All right. That's only a 9.
Including the +2 from being in range of other friends?
No, so that's an
11.
11.
Good, an 11 misses too.
Damn.
I just thought you'd like to know. Cool.
I'll note that down.
Does that conclude your turn, or have you got any bonus action for me?
You can
Not
also move if you want to
really.
move 15 feet.
Mhm.
You can move closer to the NPCs to kind of get them inside your aura.
Sure. Any bonus action from you?
I don't think there's anything super useful. No.
Do you remember the only thing that you could potentially do is drink a potion?
Oh shit! Do I have any mandatory?
I think I've lobbed them all in the group.
We've got them in the
tracker.
group as well.
Yeah.
True, that is a thing.
So
Yeah.
you can just steal a potion of healing from there if you wish.
It's probably a good idea. We've got 2 at the moment, so I wouldn't mind if you took one because you are one of our main healers.
Yeah,
Okay.
agreed.
Sounds good. Potion of healing.
Instead of adding it to your inventory, you can just roll me a 2d4 and add 2, and then use that as your healing if you wish.
Okie dokie. See, that's 3, 2, 3. So it was 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's another 8 points of healing.
Fantastic. You can regain 8 hit
Good one.
points.
Yay.
Unless there's any movement speed you wish to do.
Might just. I think I got 15. I'll go like 5.
Yep.
And then diagonal to 10, like this. Is that possible?
That
Actually,
would,
no,
you would
that's
be
like
ending your
in his
turn
arm.
in him, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Right now,
I will.
Hugo is in him, but he's going to have to move at the beginning of his turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
So yeah,
then
I
it's just
guess
He's a big
how
boy.
it thunked down. Well, it's because his feet sort of landed in your space to try and knock you prone. Cool. Okay, Hugo, at the start of your turn, you are either going to be forced 5 foot backwards or 5 foot this way, so you can choose either way.
Yeah, I'll go this way.
Cool.
And
Right.
then I am going to bonus section wild shape into a form I just learned about, which is the Berserk Badger. Picture incoming.
Oh no, already?
Oh, we've got it.
Bear with me a second.
Oh, God.
What's it actually called, Josh? It's Hugo as
It's
Dire
a
Badger?
dire red badger.
Dire Red Badger.
That's the most tame.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
looking-
most wiggy animal that I've got.
If you know
It's
anything about badgers, they never look like that. They mostly look like this.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
mean,
but just to
pretty
clarify, this although he's shaping into the dire red badger that you saw, he doesn't have those sort of sagging skin and rot of the creature when it was really, really corrupted and ruined.
And what it should have
But he
been.
does still have the feralness of it. And just a reminder, Josh, when you're in this form, you must use the berserk feature
I know.
when
I
you're in
know.
combat.
Yes. Yes, so I will start foaming at the mouth as I go berserk, which I believe is just a free action. Which is basically just rage. Minus
or is
the
it
plus. No, causing damage from slashing, bludgeoning, and piercing to be halved.
Okay, cool.
So yeah.
I thought you also attacked
Um,
recklessly during that, but no. Okay, cool.
No, I wish. Yes, so I am now a medium beast.
I am going to
And
make
I
you
will-
larger on the screen just to remind us that you are wild shaping, even though you're
Mhm.
technically only a medium size.
Yep. Yeah, and I am going to bite and claw at this thing with my multi attack. Hopefully,
That's-
trying to like. What?
Go on.
Yeah, I'm hoping like if I can do some good damage to it, that'll like target me to try and get me.
Yeah,
off
you
of
and
it
Belgren are both
ignore
trying to
the
do that.
NPCs. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is you say +2 with the flanking thing, right?
Hmm.
21 to hit.
21 hits.
Yep.
I was going to say, I must ask Tyler how he gives Matt a flip for his token when he shapes. And then we'll give you that
Yeah.
so that you can flip over your token to I'm in wild shape, I'm out. Just so we have an indication.
That's 10 piercing with the bite.
Yeah, okay.
And then with the claw,
The claw.
that is a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Nice. And that is 5 slashing damage.
Cool. Do you want to put the HP of your badger in the
Yes.
green bar for me, please?
Yes,
I think I have the green... sorry, blue bar.
Yes.
What goes in the
There you
green
go.
one? AC?
No, it automatically will add any temp HP you get.
Oh, temp HP.
I don't need your AC because I see it in D&D Beyond. As well as your passive perceptions, your speed, all that sort of stuff. Does that complete your turn?
It sure does.
Okay, at the beginning of his turn, Kensidon is on fire. He will take a 1d6 of fire damage. Isn't that nice? 3, good. It will take an action to douse himself, as well as stepping out of the flames. Alternatively, he can just try and kill someone.
Yeah, is he prone?
No, he was just put down in the fire.
He will step out of the flame.
Uh-huh.
And is that out of melee range with the other owlbear, or is he okay?
Right now, you're still within range of its hitting.
Okay. Then he is going to turn to this one that is currently facing down our dear little weak companions, and he's going to second wind and get a D10 plus 3 hit points. So he restores 8. No.
Yep.
Yes, 8 hit points.
Yep.
And then he's going to swing at it. And the first one is with a +2. It's going to be +8 to this D20 roll. So he gets a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay, and then he's going to do 2d6 plus 4. So he's going to do 11 slashing damage to it.
Yeah, okay.
And then he's going to action surge. And he's going to swing again.
Yeah.
With another +8, so 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And it's going to be 10 slashing damage.
Nice, creature is severely wounded.
Okay. And still on fire, he's just going to go, shit, because he thought he was going to kill it. And that'll be his turn.
Yeah, okay.
Well, he's going to step into the area, and no, because that's out of range of the other one. He can't
Yeah,
move.
you would provoke an opportunity attack if you did that, correct.
Yeah, he's staying put.
That brings us to our owlbear here.
was hoping
This
to
is the
kill it
one that is
before it
on
got its
fire,
turn.
so at the start of its turn, it will make a constitution saving throw.
Oh, please kill it.
That's
save
an
10.
11.
It makes it so it's free of the fire.
Yeah, cool. And then...
Oh, actually, that's the wrong one.
What's the
I'm fighting the other guy.
Oh,
Oh,
you
this
hit the
guy.
other guy?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, my apologies. Everybody hit this guy apart from you. So he's not going to make a con save at all. He's just going to beat some people up. I think we are going to do a wild swing. So I need Belgren. That is going to be a 23 to hit you.
Quick question for the DM: do the NPCs get turns?
No. Well, yes, but they're not going to do anything. They are cowering and taking the dodge action.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, they've been told not to run away from things because they get opportunity attacked. They don't know what that means, but they know it's not a good idea. So, Belgren, you'll take 12 slashing damage. And I'm going to need you to make going to need you to make a strength save, please.
Strength save.
Let's go,
That's an
Belgren.
8. Jesus Christ.
When you said Jesus Christ, I thought I'd forgotten to mute my mic when I blew my nose. An 8 is a failure. So you're going to get swiped sideways. And that means I need to make some saves. Oh, those are good saves. So you are going to barrel through these two. We're going to end up prone over here, right next
That's
to you.
actually good.
Yeah, they're both unconscious.
Only an owlbear handles.
Tell a lie. Sorry. Dernick is unconscious. Kiara is alive with 1 hit point.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I'll just do
God.
I'll just do this so that you guys can all see that she has 1 of 9. Cool. Belgren, we're done with you. Hugo, give me an athletics check, please.
Oh, I would love to.
As the badger, yeah?
God.
The badger's physical.
Yeah. Athletics is strength. Okay. Ooh, a 14.
That is a complete, utter failure. This owlbear is going to pick you up and it is going to toss you in this direction.
My.
I need Kensidon and Jexera to make a saving throw, please. Dex save, please.
Can do.
And
Dex
Hugo,
save.
you will take...
Giant badger comes.
14,
Natural
14.
1 for Kensidon.
Yeah. Oh, you
6
took away my health.
Sorry. Hugo, you take 11 bludgeoning damage on landing.
Yep.
Sorry, what was your saving throws, Kensidon?
14 and 1.
Okay, 14's a success. You dodge out the way of the flying Hugo, probably because it hit Kensidon on the way. who will take a d6 of bludgeoning damage, which is only 1, but he's also not prone. He's having the time of his life.
I imagine it hits Kensidin, and then you're like cartwheeling in the air as like in slow motion. Jaxera like watches you go over her, like. Wah!
And then the creature is going to leap at Gimbal.
He's on me!
Oh.
During this time. Oh no, sorry, he didn't see you at all. He didn't see you at all. You were
I'm
very
so
correct.
sneaky.
I did make my perception check and it failed. So in that case, we'll just leap on this guy. But in the meantime, Kian, can I take a attack roll, please? Spell attack roll. As to see if you can jam this glass up against it. Well, not you, the unseen servant, on its way out. It will have a +2. You roll the net 1. That's good.
Yep.
You just see the jar sort of lean forwards, and the tiny little snake, like, it's stuck. It's trying to get out. It just can't get its head through that bottle. It's swollen from a lack of oxygen, which is great, because it means it's not going to start paralyzing someone else. Finn, I need a dex save, please.
Yep. 11.
11.
When he leaps to does Kensidin get a?
Is currently prone on the floor, so I've given him a no, not really, because the owlbear's leaped up in the air and he's lying on the floor and pathetic, basically. Finn, that is 11. You will take 7 bludgeoning damage and you are knocked prone. It is, however, your turn. At the start of your turn, you may use half your movement speed to get up if you wish, or you could just nod.
So this is kind of a weird one. Does Finn understand like the concept of attacks of opportunity? Or is that like
100%. 100%. You've all learned that moving away from a creature will provoke them to angrily attack you.
So as he's getting up, he will like lean over his book, and he's tying the copper wire around his finger again with the ring, punch it into the book and say solace, and 2 little light globes will climb out of the book. And he's going to command them on their turn to the 2nd level, summon Wisp.
Oh, what's their new hit points? I fixed that. I changed.
They are 15 now, I think.
Ooh.
No, 15 armor class, I think.
Oh,
you gave him like 8
11 hit points.
11, yeah, that's
15
more like
armor.
So
And he is going to order them to stay by each owlbear. And whenever he acts, move away from the owlbear before him or anyone else.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you want to put... Are you going to try and summon them in 2 different places?
Yes, if that's possible.
Okay, cool. Yeah, why not? So what you want is this one to run away, and then you're going to run away after.
It's only going to move far enough away that the thing swings at it so I can get away.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you want it to move, and then you're going to move, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, technically they go immediately after you, but well...
Yeah,
this is quite
I
cool.
know. I'm willing to sit here.
No, this is kind of cool. I think this is going to be quite fun. So what we'll do is the wisp moves away and the owlbear just turns and just tries to flatten it. That is going to be a...
This is why
15
he's
to
the
hit.
character.
Yeah, 15 hits.
Yeah, it's resistant to slashing,
It
bludgeoning,
is.
visiting, correct? Visiting? Resistant
If
to
it's not
visiting.
magical, yes.
It is non-magical. That is going to be 7 slashing damage, already halved.
Nice.
Already half, Jesus.
Yeah.
They
just
hurt.
wait till that thing comes
that's
charging
true,
after you. It's got a
actually.
charge attack.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, look, I'm Mental's favorite coward. I'm getting out of there. Then, bonus action, tell the stiff breeze to do the same thing to whatever owlbear's closest to him.
Yeah. So they're both going to attack, are they?
Yes, they're both going to attack.
Okay,
I'll roll
cool.
that. As
No bonus action for you? Or
no, the bonus action is to tell the unseen servant to keep trying the jar thing on.
right, yeah,
owlbear.
okay. Does it take a
Because it
bonus
goes
action to
after me.
command unseen servant?
It's a bonus action to command it. Yeah.
Wow, I never knew that.
Cool.
No one's ever used one in combat before, and literally,
I've never
I've had-
never seen unseen
I've done
servant in combat before.
1,500 hours of D&D, and you're the first one, kid. I'm very proud of
I
you.
told you I like weird.
So he's going to move up, and he's going to try and get the bottle next to it, yeah?
One for him,
Give me
and
3
two
spell
for the
attacks.
boy.
Yeah.
So first is for him.
Yeah, he's got a +2 now from flanking. Surely this is the moment. 22 it! And as he jams it to the edge of the owlbear, finally this snake bursts free of the bottle. You hear this slight crack in the glass. And it literally just burrows straight under the owlbear's arm and starts burrowing in. And you'll see the owlbear stand stock still for a moment. And then it sort of lets out this raging roar and shrugs it off. It is not paralyzed yet. It is not paralyzed yet. You know that it did take an entire 2 rounds for Hugo to stop. And this creature's quite large. That being said, you're going to have a really cool petrified owlbear by the end of it.
Hey, we keep this thing, we keep it as a statue, we sell it in town.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who the hell is able to... No, exactly. Kenton will be furious he can't chop it up and eat it, but apart from that, Finn, your other 2 attack rolls, please.
Yes, they've both been sent. One was a 20, one was a 14.
Both of those will hit.
And both of those dealt 3 damage.
1 to each, is that correct?
Nice. Yeah, 1 to each.
Cool, and that's now force damage. I changed it from psychic because I didn't understand why it was psychic.
I should re-roll that though, because 1 should be at disadvantage for being in melee.
Yes, disadvantage.
Although
+2.
It hasn't moved away yet.
Well, you can save that till you want to provoke an opportunity attack for someone else, right?
Well, yeah, this way everybody else can get up. Wait, they're on... Fuck them, they're melee characters. They don't need to get up.
They are where they want to be. Just give me a second attack roll.
Yep, you got it.
High roll.
13.
Yeah, but +2 because it's in melee range with others. So 15 will hit.
The damage still stands, yeah.
Fantastic. That's where you're finishing your turn over there?
That's as far as I can get if I'm getting up from prone. Oh boy.
I don't like to hear that. That's not good.
7.
Okay.
You guys,
Kimball.
Perception checks are not getting it done.
Kimball is going to run up using all of his movement. He can't take steady aim, so he's going to skid to the floor behind both owlbears, and he's going to bonus action hide.
Okay.
And then to help out our wizard, I'm going to shoot that one.
Okay. Are you doing anything clever, or are you just doing a standard
northeast one, the one that most people have been beating on?
No, so there's a little red 2, a little red circle with a 2 on it. That implies that the creature is severely wounded, which means it's below 25% hit points.
I thought that was...
I switched it. The red dot, because it was on the wrong one. I didn't. They were slightly overlapping in tokens. Trust me, everybody's been beating up on this guy.
Okay, then...
You want to shoot the nearly dead guy who's going to be paralyzed, or the one that's chasing the wizard?
He's going to shoot the wizard one.
Yeah, good. So you should. Are you doing anything clever with this, or is it just a standard shot?
Yeah, he's going to, just for a little bit of flavor with this rock that's right here, he's going to sort of use the light of the wisp, shoot it, and it's going to just ricochet off and hit it in the backside near the spine. Give it a little prick in the back.
That is so not what I meant, Villa, but I'm glad you could just put some flavor on demand. I meant you doing any of your clever arrows.
I hadn't had any time to make any yet.
Do you have to make them first?
I thought I did. If I don't, I will absolutely use one, but I thought I had to make one.
In one day you can make as many as your proficiency bonus. Yep, so leave a long rest. Cool. My bad, didn't realise that. What a shame.
No problem. I'm just going to shoot it in the back.
Yeah, go ahead. This is a advantage attack.
Yes. Which is going to be a 23 to hit.
You're coming. Yeah.
And that's going to be good damage. 19 damage.
Hey, that's not bad. The second creature turn, Kimball.
That'll be everything. I'm hidden in the bushes.
You are not hidden in the bushes.
Oh no.
You hid, and then you attacked?
Fair enough, yeah.
And that reveals your position.
What's up, you stupid... Oh no.
It's its turn. At the start of its turn, it's going to make a Constitution save against being on fire. That's a 7.
It takes 1d6 and remains on fire.
Yeah, give me the roll.
4 fire damage.
Cool. Kimball, my lovely. Please give me a strength saving throw, as this Owlbear is going to pick you up and bear hug you while on fire.
Mom always told me not to be a hero. Strength saving throw.
No, that was me.
It's a -2, so that's going to be, oh my god, a 13.
That's a fail.
Yeah.
You are going to take... Where's my D8?
13 was impressive for me, okay?
13 bludgeoning damage as it crushes you. You are also set on fire, because it is on fire and it is cuddling you. And you are restrained. And while restrained in this way, it is going to beak you.
I'm gonna fucking die.
That is very likely.
Yep, that is likely.
You will take 13 piercing damage.
And Mimir,
Are you down?
I'm asleep. I'm
He's
down.
Lovely. Okay, cool.
I did my damage.
I would take anyone in this party down to 13.
Yeah. He is then going to toss you brokenly to the side. You'll fail a death save. And he will turn and use the rest of his movement speed to go back to chasing that damn wizard. He doesn't have anything when he gets there, though. Jaxera, you're up.
Quick question. The one that's in front of me is heavily damaged. Yeah. Is this also the one with the paralytic?
Yes, but as yet you haven't. You sort of saw it stay still for a moment and then shake free, but an unseen servant delivered a tiny little snake in a bottle. I'm not actually sure you've got any concept of that right now.
Okay,
alright. Concept.
She's very.
You do know the creature looks on the brink of death in front of you.
Yeah, she is going to use her action to try to kill it.
Okay, cool. Love that. Stab it.
I have a +2, so it's 14.
A 14 will hit.
Yay.
Need to do 7 damage. Can you?
Oh, I did 6. Fuck. Wait. No, I'm going to use my bonus action to use my spell dancer feat. Or spear dancer feat, sorry. Close. Why is this lit up? Oh. And I am going to thrust repeatedly against any target in melee range, causing 1d6 piercing damage. But all attacks have advantage against me until my next turn starts.
Okay, cool, yeah. So you bring this creature down to 1 hit point with your original slash, and then you just sort of stab it down and finish it. What a sick way to finish.
After she does that, she's gonna like pull the bloodied spear out before the corpse is even dropped. She's going to like scramble like between its legs as it's like getting ready to fall. She's gonna like dive between the legs and run over to Kimball. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can move this far.
Okay.
And just try to interpose myself, I guess, go there. Between those two.
Yep. Good.
That's my turn.
We're up.
Check the messages there, DM.
Whoa.
Someone started a fire.
Oh, that's fun.
It's real D&D games.
Oh wait, am I gonna? I'm still on fire, aren't I?
Are you able to just shout at us?
Kenny is. I don't think you are.
Or can you not hear?
Muted.
Her fire alarm's going off.
Yeah.
She may have to leave the building.
Yeah, no, I got it. I read that. Yeah, I mean, if you want to unmute and just see whether it's that bad, like, probably isn't. It's not even coming through. Go ahead and take your turn.
Oh, okay.
Well, we'll hear which talks, obviously, but it's not coming through permanently. What do you want to do?
Okay, yeah.
This happened in my last session too. I completely lost my train of thought, unsurprisingly.
That's unexpected. That's expected. Don't worry about it. That one's dead, by the way. So you just got the
one.
Yeah,
sorry, I did have to take my headphones off to hear the announcement. I totally missed what was going on.
I killed the last one. The other one has downed Kimball, and now it's going for Finn.
Yeah.
Okay. I think. Oh god, it's so hard to focus. Clearing thing. I think. Okay, well, actually, with that thing dead, I guess I'm actually gonna move up. I guess I have the movement speed to work with. No. Yeah. 30. Yeah. I think. Sorry, let me pull up my ruler thing as well. Yeah, I might head, if I can, actually where it's that Mark was before was, I think it was right here. That was 30.
Have you got 30-foot movement speed or 25?
Sorry, 25. Let me just
Yeah, so one step back. Cool.
put
Fantastic.
myself back. Let me see who is within range of me. This is on. Right. Sorry, how bad was this owlbear looking again?
It's been hit.
Not much though.
Not too much.
It's
Okay,
wounded.
that thing-
It's wounded.
I did a pretty meaty chunk of damage.
Yeah, it's wounded.
Okay. I think then for this action, I'm gonna not attack, but rather on Hugo, Finn, and Jaxera, because I think they're all within 30 feet.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna cast Bless
Okay.
Oh, okay.
within range.
That's pretty cool.
They will get.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just to let you know, you are also in range of Finn should you wish to include him instead of somebody.
I think it's up to 3 people, right?
Yeah, cool.
Yes.
That's absolutely fine.
Hugo,
I
Jax, and
agree.
Finn.
Hugo,
All
Jax,
three
and
of
yourself. Cool. Okay.
No, it was
No, Finn.
Hugo, Jax, and Finn.
Finn, sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
3.
Any bonus action from you?
Nothing. No.
Fantastic. Thank you for managing to take a turn during that distraction for you,
Be
Hugo.
safe.
Yes, obviously, if you do need to leave, please leave. Do not
Yes.
catch fire on our cord. That's Kenson's job.
And,
it's your
also,
turn,
yeah,
Hugo.
and Kimball's job too.
At the start of your
Burning on
turn,
the ground.
Hugo, you are prone. You will need to use half your movement speed to get up if you wish. You are thrown, if you remember.
Okay, yeah. I will
Oh.
do so, and then I will run over here.
Yeah.
Sorry, quick question.
Uh-huh.
Before I think I missed the fact that I was prone
You weren't.
when I had rolled into them.
You
Still? Oh,
weren't.
okay.
He was.
Okay.
Cool.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Hugo.
Yep, and then I am going to multi-attack if this owlbear, try and get him more far. Oh,
Okay.
wizard. So that is a 22 to hit
Yo, that'll hit.
for the bite,
Mm.
which is 8 piercing damage,
You okay?
and then
Creature is
for the
severely wounded.
claw, that is a 23 to hit.
Yep.
Which is 7 slashing damage.
You okay? That conclude your turn?
It sure does.
Cool. Kenson.
Kensidon is going
his
to
turn. We'll take a d6.
take some fire damage.
6
Ooh,
of it.
yikes. And he's going to march forward next to Belgrin
Yep.
and put one
Take
hand
him
on
on fire, too.
Belgrin's shoulder. Not going to put a hand on Belgrin. Going to stand there epically, a space away, and is going to lift up the greatsword with one hand and points it forward, and the smoke billowing off of Kensidon's flames roils around the tip of the blade and shoots forward as an echo appears in front of the owlbear.
That's
Oh.
pretty cool.
That is
I had forgotten that Oscar had gained a new feature. We've seen him obviously cast this unseen servant before. We've seen him manifest a version of himself that is mostly like himself, but perhaps with slightly more elven attributes. And here we see the Echo manifest. Now, you don't have access to this, but I do.
It's a smoky echo,
There it is.
and it's going to appear next to Finn in sort of like a protective avant-garde stance.
Yep.
And it's just going to, instead of Kensidon slashing, it's going to take its sword and slash down on the owlbear,
Yeah.
which is going to be a +8 to hit. So that's going to be high in the 20s.
Cool.
And it's going
How
to
do you want
deal...
to do this?
That's awesome. It's going to deal 10 damage, and this echo appears, grabs Finn, pulls him backwards, twirls the blade, and just sticks it up through the jaw of the owlbear,
Beautiful.
tilts it back, and then vanishes.
Cool. Finn, give me a perception
That's
check.
awesome.
There's another one. Maybe it doesn't
Is
vanish.
Is there? This creature is dead, though.
Why me? I'm fucking awful at these.
Well, because of where you are. Cool. All right. Fantastic.
I promised Oscar I would use it.
Finn,
Uh,
moving in behind you.
Oh
Approaching
no.
Ram.
This little guy.
It's a cute little rabbit. Oh.
Oh. BG3 flashbacks.
We have to take it.
And as it marches on inwards, it sort of moves past you, Finn, paying you no heed, and nuzzles up against what you would assume to be its father.
Former father.
Pokes it with its head a little bit. It's a little disgruntled. And then moves across the battlefield, past Belgren, provoking an opportunity attack from Hugo if you wish. Tempting. And then once more it goes up to what you would assume to be its mother, and notes that it's very slowly turning to stone from the side. The owlbear sort of reaches under its mother's arm, and you see it sort of claw something, and then it... and you'll see that it's standing next to it. It has pinned the ephemeral paralysis snake. The stone snake. Stone leech. Stone leech, thank you. It has pinned the stone leech to the ground. And then it looks at Kensidon, and it gives an almighty...
Kensidon puts himself out from being on fire. So he reacts to that in a moment. He goes, "Oh."
Before you pick up any children, please make sure you're not on fire.
Yeah. And once he is not on fire, he will kneel down.
Okay. And
just one.
Yeah, Kimball, you would have failed a death save from the beginning of your turn from the fire.
Noted.
But then I'm sure somebody, we have a large
Dexter
selection of
put him out.
can stabilize you.
Imagine someone can.
So for now, if you just want to immediately put yourself to 1 hit point, we'll deal with that in a second.
Yeah. Can we check on Dernick as well?
Yeah, Kiara is currently in the process of healing Dernick. She has her healer's kit out. You can see that she's got a sort of really nasty tear in the top of her sort of dress and her shoulder underneath. It's got a nasty wound. But if you take a close look, you'll notice she's already put some sort of ointment on it to get it cleansed. She tended to herself before then tending to Dernick. Obviously, it would be a bit silly if she then, bled out while trying to tend him. That was her logic. Look after yourself first, so you're well enough to look after others. And Kenton, did you say Kenton's going to pick up this, Owlbear?
No.
Okay,
he's just sort of kneeling from his wounds and looking at it, and then glancing at Hugo and looking at it.
It doesn't like the smell of the scorched Kenton, and Oscar's not here. I was about to say something and then...
God, everyone is scorched except Belgren and me, I think. Everyone else burned.
Bubkin, are you still fire alarming and everything? Yeah, okay, cool. I'll just charge past you. And have it approach Finn instead. Finn, this owlbear cub is going to start bumping up against your leg. It looks like it's attacking.
I'm going to run away.
It's pathetically sort of swatting at you. Sort of butts you again and again.
I'm gonna, after I get Kimball stabilized, I'm gonna be like, Belgren, perhaps you can get Kimball on his feet. I staunched the fire and the bleeding, I think, but he is not waking up.
He is at 1 hit point. He is up at 1 hit point.
Smoke
comes out. There's so many different things you guys have got. Just take a hit point.
As soon as Kimball is up, you come to Kimball with Jexera's face as usual leaning over yours, and she just looks completely disappointed in you, like your parent, like like you did it again. Like how many times we're gonna have this talk?
Don't judge me. I was hiding this time, and also look at that, and you'll see like 2 really good crossbow shots in the back of an owlbear.
It's true.
I was putting in the work. I just got unlucky.
It's wonderful that you want to contribute to the battle. I approve. However, contributing to the battle while also insisting that you end up near death is not a long-term plan, as we would say.
I wasn't really insisting. I just kind of got jumped on by a 3-ton bear owl.
Well, usually you would never mind.
I was doing my best, okay?
We will talk again. We will be talking about this later.
Whatever.
Right now, I have to deal with this. And
pushes away.
She waves over Belgren, and she's like, just points down at Kensidon's like bloody body, And she's gonna go over to where Finn is and Hugo. She's gonna actually stand next to Hugo here and be like, Hugo, you are the expert with the animals, yes? What do we do here?
Bear in mind you are talking to a badger.
I have a plan.
You are.
Just throwing that out there.
But he can talk back.
Yes,
telepathically, right?
telepathically. I just do want to ask, because obviously we've held you there for a minute. First of all, Josh, would Hugo remain in badger form until you're sort of sure there's no more fighting?
I mean, I think Hugo would. I mean, obviously, mechanically, there's no like. He knows to only stay in for an hour. I think it's just an hour at the moment. But I, as the player, would like to stay in combat wild shape as long as possible.
Okay.
Even if that means like role playing.
That's fine. But my point is, you're not as halfling approaching the Owlbear. That's
No. But I will telepathically say to Jex, because I think Hugo would know this, and just say, Owlbears aren't normal animals. They're not monstrosities. They don't belong here.
They are monstrosities.
That's what I said.
Okay, you said they're not, but they are, yeah?
I thought I said they are, and that they don't belong here.
They are monstrosities, they don't belong here. Cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, if we let this cub survive, it will grow like its parents and possibly kill other people who attempt to traverse here.
On the other hand, it seems to be part of nature, and isn't nature predator and prey? Would we not let a bear cub or some other creature survive?
You would know that bears don't typically attack humans. Owlbears always will attack anyone and everyone that comes anywhere near them.
Yeah,
they are
more...
violent
so
and typically chaotic, evil monstrosities. However, this one is a really cute evil monstrosity.
Yeah, you hear in the distance, can we keep it?
I like the reposting of the picture.
And you just also see Finn just getting butted as he continues to drive Finn away from the death site. But Finn, you're managing to lead in the perfect circle, so you're just, you've just sort of
plan.
Come around like this. Yeah, what's your plan?
As I am excellent with animals.
Are you?
And I know that, yes, definitely. You can see from my sheet. And I know that, high-pitched noises tend to scare off animals. Now, I have a signal whistle. I'm going to blow it as loud as I can.
Cool.
I'm going to try to stop him from doing that.
No, Finn's already, he's had to run halfway around the campsite. He's, over there right now.
Wisdom, baby, let's go.
As you blow this signal whistle, the Owlbear sort of stands up straight on two legs, sort of looks at you, and then it is going to let out a high-pitched whistle at you.
Oh.
I'm communicating with it.
You are. You don't know what you're saying. You don't know what it's saying, but you're communicating.
Can I ask my translator?
You want to ask the badger?
No, my owl.
You want to ask Owlbear? Yeah, of course you can.
Yes. Owlbear's like, I only speak half Owlbear, so
you can speak Owl.
Makes out every second word.
What do you say to Owlbear?
What does Owlbear say that it's saying? Help, please.
Okay, cool.
I don't understand.
Owlbear does a little nice circle around your head. Can't speak. Can't respond. And then he will land sort of protectively, just sort of on the Owlbear's shoulder and let out two loud hoots, and then take flight.
Hugo!
Does this mean that we need to take this animal with us?
Think of how cool it would be if we trained that thing to attack people for us.
Kimball, I am not sure you can do such a thing with a wild animal.
My bones.
That's not a good plan.
Well, you know how people domesticated dogs, right? They took them when they were young and raised them.
Can I just clarify? Is anyone here proficient in animal handling?
No.
Obviously Hugo is, but Hugo is currently a badger.
And Kimball, not.
So no one's proficient in animal handling.
I owe Kimball an animal because I used his stone leech. So I think we put the cub in the jar.
Currently, the Owlbear is pinning the stone leech to the floor.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, we need to recover that.
He's literally he's got it on his arm and he just keeps slamming it into the ground over and over again.
In the jar.
Yeah, can I have?
Yeah. Can we put that back in the jar?
I don't know, can you? Let me go with... Let's find out what Josh is trying to say first. Josh, what are you saying?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just want to say that the red badger is actually proficient with that one.
Yeah. You could, but you would have to try and sort of... You could herd it, you could...
Sure, no.
I mean, you can't have a conversation with it.
Hugo's under the opinion that either we let it roam wild and deal with it when it grows up, or and risk it.
Hugo will know that it probably won't survive if you leave it to its own devices.
Sure, then yeah, he will advise people of that it would be more merciful to kill it now.
But now it's misery. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Kimball, you wanted to collect this this little stone leech that the owlbear has under its paw. How do you go about that?
Kimball's just gonna, pat Belgrade on the shoulder and say, "Thank you. You're a gem." And then he's gonna walk sort of up in the general area, see that it's got the little thing there, and he's just gonna crouch down. Oh, my bad. He's gonna crouch down and see if he can just like, that thing you do with cats where they've got something in their hands, so you distract them with one hand, like, oh, look at this, it's fast, it's weird, and then you just snatch the other thing.
Give me a performance check.
I can do that.
That's manageable.
It's not going to be good, but I can do it. Wow, 15.
Yeah. The little owlbear sort of leaps up, leaving the stone leech on the ground, and is going to bite down onto your sleeve, and it's now hanging about 3 inches off the ground from your sleeve. You can now bottle your stone leech, which is still somewhat unconscious.
I'm gonna. Can I collect the cub?
I mean, do bear in mind that this is occurring
so I don't get
over
slashed?
there. Yeah, but yes, you can most definitely move up and sort of. You want to take it, sort of, and hold it from.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold it away from myself like this.
Okay, as you pull it away, you just say, as a little bit of Kimball's sleeve comes with it.
Oh, fucking!
Sorry.
I take the sleeve back and I cast it.
You can patch it up later. Oh, great! I love that. You're now holding an owlbear. And now that you're holding it,
extremely uncomfortable.
Yeah,
She's just
it
rigid.
starts to sort of lean back and sort of rest its head against your arms, as if comfortable.
Hugo? I do not know if I feel comfortable slitting throat of this creature. I think it seems wrong.
Listen, Jax, I've given you all the information. So, if you don't want to kill it, I will. I didn't mean for that to sound like I was a Sith Lord.
It's gonna be like,
I will be super honest with you. There is an opportunity if you do want to bring this with you. You might be able to tame it in the short term. So this creature might grow up and be on your side for quite a while. But when it starts reaching sort of later ages, you would need to awaken it to prevent it from taking battle against you. Now, I don't know if you reach the level of awaken, the spell, before the creature tries to eat you. I think it's 9th level for awaken for Hugo.
Oh my!
It is.
9th level. That's a long way.
I think I'm awake.
Yeah, well, owlbears don't grow that quickly.
That I will
at
say.
At this point, it is not a monstrosity; it's a beast. It becomes a monstrosity as it leans into adulthood.
Fun fact: I had an owlbear once in a campaign. His name was Buddy, and he was fat.
Yeah, this owlbear is quite plump.
I'm very biased right now.
If you wish to try and tame it, you may. Any one of you.
Okay.
I'm indifferent. Kimball's like, we can kill it, we can leave it, we can take it, whatever you guys want to do.
I do not think I want to kill it. Not yet. In fact, the owlbear has gotten a little closer to Jax. Instead of being held at arm's length. It's now like here.
Okay. Do you want to try and make an animal taming check?
No, I do not, because I'm terrible at it, but I'm going to
You
give
may,
it a
if
shot.
you wish. You want to try and tame it?
I'll give it a go.
Let me do the math. Okay, I've got the math ready.
Okay.
Animal
Animal handling, I assume, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Animal handling.
Can I use my extra D4 thing on this?
You can do so after or before you see the results. You can roll and then choose to add it if you wish.
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna go ahead and use the D4.
Yeah,
So
okay.
I will, go ahead and drag
This is
it out.
such a big mistake.
Probably,
Also
but
How
but
do
we
I
love
drag
to.
the little card out?
You literally just drag the little card out.
It's not letting me enroll.
Yeah, that might be because Roll20's connection is so shoddy right now.
Maybe you can do
I
it
don't.
for me.
I don't even see you in Roll20 for me. But I'll remember to
Make a
read it
mental
later.
note.
Just
I'll
roll me a
roll
d4.
D4.
Oh, wow.
So it's a 21.
Yeah. 21 is a success.
So Jaxara's gonna like pull out some scraps of like dried meat and stuff, and she's gonna be like, she's gonna set the owlbear down on the ground and kind of get down, down closer to its level, and she's gonna like set out the meats one by one, a little bit closer every time. And then she's gonna like do like pet training, like where you touch them and then give the meat, and then you touch them and give the meat just little scraps, and try to get it to like at least be not where it wants to like try to bite her clothes and stuff.
Go ahead and add the animal tamer feat by going to features and traits, scroll to the bottom, manage feats, and you will find animal tamer. You may add that. It will specify how you can teach it tricks. Each trick requires 2 weeks to learn. Animals may only learn one trick at a time. You are now, yes. You have now tamed yourself an owlbear.
Okay. Oh, okay. And I
Sorry
can
for the
teach it.
Momentary disruption in cameras. Belgren has taken over as the Bumpkin has taken over as the DM, while Finn's
Nice. Level us up quick.
You might not level up, but you can gain some experience points. So first of all, a flat 30 for taming the Owlbear cub. You did get more for killing it. But you didn't get an owlbear for killing it, so you know. And each one of you may add 150 experience points.
Pretty good. We are at 1,140.
Yes.
And you need what, 3k for your next level?
2,700.
Yeah. We'll get there at some point.
Kiara sort of moves over and... Are you intending to keep that? It is sort of sweet.
Yes.
I have not decided. I just did not feel that after slaughtering its parents that it was the best to continue the killing.
Right.
Sometimes it is best to know when to ground the spear.
How merciful of you. She sort of shrugs her head from side to side. I, however, need a perception check, please. For hearing, if it's relevant to anyone.
Perception from me?
From everyone. Perception, hearing check.
Or more
smell.
owlbears. Perception.
Would that include
natural
my
20.
4 different summoned creatures that I currently have?
No. But I will
Okay,
take the natural 20 from Belgren.
I've rolled a -1 if that means anything.
Ooh, Josh with the 22. We got all
no,
kinds of
I'm just going to take Belgren's roll. That's absolutely fine. Just bear with me a second. I'm just looking for some music. Belgren, you hear this sort of snickety noise. It's sort of and then over a distance away to the east, you see a tree bend slightly and then back. And then there's a sort of motion, and then another tree bend slightly and then move back. I will tell you guys that something is coming, and Belgren has noticed. Do what you can about your hit point totals before you get yourselves caught in a fight with your pants down. Or your full
Can we evade this thing? Like get out of its way and hide?
Potentially, but I will say that while some of you are lurking on 1 and 4 hit points respectively, you may want to solve that problem in any way you can first.
Yeah, Kimball with a -1 perception is just like, man, what a quiet night.
No. I've said Belgrin has told you.
No, yeah.
He's
just with the -1. He's like, what, Belgrin? What did you say?
In the interim, he's just like, quick clarification though, because I think I had moved my token over to you to potentially give you some healing, but I don't think we actually applied any yet.
Yeah,
alarm was still going off. But
what are you using to heal?
I'm gonna use a little bit of the lay on hands.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Don't know how much.
You can give me a good 5 if you want.
Just a reminder as well, some of you will have a delectable treat from Oscar.
Which gives us 10 hit points, right?
It gives you 2 temp HP and 1 regular hit point.
I'm going to accept the lay on hands and eat the treat.
Yeah, before you get... Okay, you can eat the treat, that's fine. I'm going to make a roll for Belgrin and for Kimball from Kiara. She's going to attempt to heal you up as quickly as possible. And she's actually going to spend...
Belgrin, you give me 5, right?
Yeah, let's go with 5.
Thank you.
So that's 7 to Kimball.
Oh my gosh, I feel so healed.
And 9 to Belgrin.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Yes, as you look out to the east, you see this creature sort of leaping. You don't see the creature, you just see the trees sort of bending. And then little tiny creatures sort of marching alongside it. And you do get a little glimpse of one of them. It looks like this.
Oh, we should go.
Oh,
they are tiny. They are absolutely tiny, by the way. They're not that.
Like
they're not
little imps.
Yeah, that creature is 2 foot
Well,
tall.
you guys don't want to adopt these either?
That creature is 2
they're
foot
as cute
tall.
as the owlbear.
And then you just see above them the trees keep bending down. Jax, as you look, you notice the speed at which the trees are bending, like the gap between them. And you know that your party would have to run flat outright to escape this creature.
I'm thinking more about like running sort of it's coming this way, running perpendicular before it reaches us, and then hiding in the bushes. Like
just
attempting to hide for it to pass? Or hide for it to
not to ambush. I mean, I can take out my bow and like we can be ready to shoot it if it sees us. But I think I would want to try to just get everybody to go to ground and try to just lie still, because we have not the quietest party in the group, but they can at least lie still.
Okay, go ahead and place your tokens down in the very bottom left of the map as you see it, please.
Bottom left.
Yeah. Somebody wants to take up the ping for me.
Some horrible giant demon.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put a demon against you. That sounds like fun. You see those creatures move, and then you see this tree just here begin to bend towards you. As you're looking for a place to hide, you notice the trickling sounds of a stream, sort of in the near vicinity. And do you guys want to just find the best place to? Yes, go on.
So before we started hiding, dismiss Owlbear. The unseen servant is unseen, so it can just exist.
Yep.
Send the 2 wisps to try and guide anything that approaches away, because they're light. So
this is a fantastic opportunity to see these wisps head to the north, and to see the creatures completely ignore them.
Oh.
Ooh, that's good.
They are coming straight for you, or rather,
Like they know.
straight for the battle place of the previous fight. Let me put it like that.
Not you specifically, Finn.
They go for it, Finn.
I'm definitely gonna try to get everybody to like get down and like grab some sticks and leaves and like try to just scatter them over everyone for a little.
I'm just gonna hop into the
camouflage.
creek. If there's a nearby creek, I'm hopping in.
Can you see it as your characters? Can you see the river?
Yeah.
Okay, you're not too blocked by the trees. Did I do dynamic lighting on this map?
A
It's
little
not-
bit, yeah.
I do.
Oh, actually, the creek is outside of the trees. I'm not going to hop in.
Yeah,
there.
you can
that's
see
what
it
I
over
was gonna
there.
say. It's
Maybe
in the
You
climb
open.
a
can
tree.
run towards it if you want.
Nah, I'll just climb into a tree, hide in the brow.
I'm gonna burrow
Whoa, sorry.
because I
The
can.
creature is jumping from tree to tree, and you want to hide
Oh
in a tree.
no!
Please do that,
Missed
Kimball.
that
I would
part.
love that to happen.
I'll race him.
It'll be just like the Predator movie where he's painted himself with mud and he's hiding on the tree branch and the
Yeah.
thing comes right down over him.
The creatures reach the creek, and you will get to see the creature that is leading them as it leaps down from the trees and lands here.
Oh.
Don't worry, a nice large image art is coming into the chat for you.
Oh, no.
This horribly bloated spider-like creature has an animalistic face. And it is clutching a dagger in one hand, and as it moves forward, it puts its hand on the ground and webs begin to splay across the river. Binding together different pieces of rock, stone, and wood. And then the little creatures are going to fail to get dragged, are going to run across the bridge, and it will take another leap afterwards. It stops for a moment. And I'm going to ask for a group stealth check. I do not need one from the badger, but Jex must roll with disadvantage to account for the owlbear.
Of course.
As they're getting close and as we're stealthing up, could I also prepare and hold an action to shoot them if they notice us?
I will say that you will. We'll see what you roll in initiative.
Okay. Yeah. Oh.
So these wisps, I'll put them up there. Is that okay, Kian?
No.
That is where they went north, and the creatures
Yep,
just ignored them.
I rolled like shit.
So
Can I jump
how
a card into this?
how? Yeah, of course you can. Why? What is it? What is it that about Finn? What is he doing to try and make this better than it was?
He will go fetal
Uh-huh.
and mutter a very sly minor illusion. Just throw some bushes over himself.
In that case, roll with advantage and then add your d4. I like that.
Nice.
That's good.
I can't see your thing, but you can tell me what it is. Can I have can people tell me their rolls? I'll start with Bumpkin.
A 2.
A 2. That's nice. And then I'll go
I-
to Kensidon, please.
Am I able-
Kensinan,
Yeah, that would have been a good thing for me to do as well.
Kensinan
Am I-
has disadvantage. Oh
Am I
boy.
able to cast a spell to help Bumpkin out?
I don't know, what spell could you possibly cast at this point?
Give me one moment.
Kensinan has a 7.
Okay, that's good. Hugo?
I have silent image. I can cast an image of a creature. I'll put it in the VTT.
I know what Silent Image does. What would you do?
You can make an object of anything that is a 15-foot cube, so I can just completely encase all of us, especially Belgrin, in just a tangled, thorny briar patch that's
Okay.
like just
Gently
heavy
swaying in the
thorn,
wind.
dense.
Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, exactly.
Hugo, your stealth check, please.
You told me.
No,
not to,
I
'cause
don't
was
need one from you.
borrowing.
You're borrowing. Kimball, your stealth check, please.
10.
10. Oh dear.
Really
Jax,
bad roll.
What did
Yeah.
you get with your
Oh, my stealth was 18, 17? Yeah.
18.
and
18,
Finn with
sorry.
advantage plus your d4? You got
24.
24.
Nice.
That's good.
Woo.
Okay, so the way I do average rolls is I knock off the lowest and the highest, and then I take the average of the others, which usually allows sort of nat ones not to automatically fail you, and nat 20s not to automatically succeed. A 2 is just as bad as a 24 was good. So the average of 7, 10, and 17, 24, 34 divided by 3 is going to be 11. 11 is pretty fucking pathetic, if I'm being honest. Guys, you need to step shit up because Kiara and Dernick rolled a combined average of 4. So they are dragging you right down.
Yikes.
At first, the briar patch sort of confuses them, but then this creature leaps up into this tree. And then you see its head starts jerking directly towards you. You can actually hear it snuffing in the air, these deep breaths, as it is attempting to smell you. Then it's going to leap towards you, ask you very politely to roll initiative.
Just
Sorry.
go on.
I was just gonna say, because I'm burrowed, so they don't know I'm here. Can I try and like wait until it comes over so I can like jump out the hole and like surprise attack?
So, at the point at which they get this close, sorry, these four are moving too, I'm going to offer you guys, you can each move up to your movement speed in a direction of your choosing. However, you may not leave the map. We'll say that there's a wall behind you, right? So you've come round this corner. But Hugo, if you wanted to burrow without them noticing or whatever, you can move like 30 feet in that direction, for example, or whatever your movement speed is. So if you guys want to space out a little bit and move around, be my guests, now is your time to do it. You may also bring the wisps closer if you wish.
And Kensidon would still have his echo. It lasts permanently or until he is it is knocked out or dismissed.
Bear with me a second.
There we go. Nice.
Oh. Would my bless have probably dropped by now? Probably.
It lasts a minute, so yes, that would have dropped.
Yes.
I'm so glad D&D Beyond re-rolls my ones for me because I'd never remember I'm a halfling.
Yeah, it's one of those things I always forget too. Especially if you play multiple campaigns and you're only a halfling in one.
Exactly.
Where is this silly Kensidon echo? I put it there. Will that do?
We're gonna need a bit of a cushion. I think there works.
Okay. And we will say as well that he would have eaten his little delectable treat.
Yeah, giving himself a hit point and some temp.
Okay, cool. And I will please ask, what did Belgium get on initiative?
A 2.
You're rolling really well today, Bumpkin. I'm really proud of
so
these rolls.
Amazing.
They're brilliant.
You know what? It's bouncing out because last week, the last campaign I played in on Wednesday, I didn't roll lower than a 15 the whole time.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Lovely.
Bumpkin, could you do that in this campaign next time, please?
I'll try. Yeah.
Muchas
I'll just
gracias.
be dog shit in the other one.
That's fine. I don't care about them. I care about only us.
Okay.
So,
These guys look nasty.
Dex, that was a good roll. At the beginning of your turn, please, I will ask you to make me a religion check.
Oh, do we have the option to do any initiative switcheroos?
Yes, you may switch if you wish. Does anybody wish to switch with somebody
yeah,
else?
I forgot about that. Does anybody need to go first?
Anybody
I mean-
want to?
Here's the thing.
Or...
Ken is burnt out and out of everything. And is basically just a one-hit wonder right now.
So he should go first?
No, we should wait.
Okay.
The
guess
only
we'll just
thing he has is his
go
echo.
order.
So I think I'm fine with the order.
I'm okay. I can go first.
Okay.
How does our resident Pally feel?
I still got some tricks I can do, and I'll provide I don't roll.
Do you want to go early?
Unless you think that you've got something that you can kind of help set
Nope,
up. I also,
I do not.
if you're comfortable with it, yeah, we can do a little.
Yeah,
something.
you take mine.
Okie dokie.
Thank you.
Okay, cool.
Welcome to the bottom, Finn.
I like being a carrot.
Belgren, just to let you know, the effects of raising your hammer and having the light shine they would normally only last a minute, but you can use it a number of times up to your proficiency bonus. Don't worry about it for now. I will put it on the hammer, but just to let you know, it can be up in this fight. So I've given you that yellow aura. I think everybody can see it. So still, you and everyone around you will have that one armor class.
Cool.
I will tell you, Jex, that I need you to do a thing before you discover what the next thing your weapon is. Maybe you do it, maybe you don't. When you do a thing, you'll discover it. Belger just needs to be below half hit points, which happened quite quickly.
Yes. Well, I'll discover it.
We'll
I'll
see it.
discover
Yeah.
it in time.
When
All
it
I can
happens.
do is-
But for now,
just do my
it is
thing.
your turn.
All right.
Did you make that religion check for me?
I did. It was a 9.
You have no fucking idea what these things are. Good luck.
Okay. I mean, they look like they have legs. They look like spiders to me. We have spiders in the desert. I know what you do with spiders.
Okay.
When they were hissing and making noises, did they speak any words, or did it just sound like noise?
Ooh.
Or can I tell?
Yeah, give me a perception check. Let's see what you know about that.
Okay, perception. It's a 7.
It did sound more human than a beast or a monstrosity. That's all you know. It sounded like it had words of some sort, but you certainly didn't recognize it. And that is a large creature.
Okay, it's probably talking to these guys. Everything in the Untamed Lands has attacked us so far, and we're pretty wounded. So I'm just going to go ahead and attack it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That creature is 20 foot up a tree. Are you climbing? Sorry, the elevation token's only visible to me. Let me put that where it's visible to you.
You can
guys.
do they have the thing where it's like plus 10, plus 20? Or is that
it says 20 on it now.
Oh, 20. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I just put it in the GM layer, which meant you couldn't see it at all.
Well, I should... Climbing a tree is not where I need to be.
How much reach do you have?
Only 10 feet.
10 feet? Okay.
Only if I use my bonus.
Yes, so with 10 feet reach, you will be able to reach it, because obviously you are 6 foot tall, right? Your arm goes up another 4 or 5 feet. So you would definitely be able to shove your spear into its underbelly if you wish. If you wish.
Actually, what I think I'm going to do is instead try to attack the little guys.
Okay, cool.
So I'm gonna move up here, and I'm gonna try to kill the one that's. I'm gonna try to attack this one. It's a 12 to hit.
12 will miss, I'm afraid.
Okay.
The creature sort of nimbly just jumps out the way.
What do I want to do with my bonus action? As a bonus action, I will spin my spear to increase my AC by 1 till my next turn.
Okay, cool. Hugo. You are currently unseen, I will tell you that.
Cool. Is the... Sorry, if you...
This creature is 20 foot up in a tree.
Okay, yeah. Cool.
Baby
Bell. Yeah. Could I try and...
Oh, Baby Bell downstairs.
Can I try and, like, burst out of the ground like a creature that bursts?
Like a badger? Yeah. You can do that. You are a badger.
And try and get at it in the tree.
Sorry, you want your badger to take a 20-foot leap out of the ground into a tree?
If that's what it means mechanically, sure.
Do you have a climbing speed?
I need climbing speed to jump.
I'm just asking. Do you have a climbing speed?
No.
Okay. So there will be no climbing. You literally want to leap 20 foot into the air. What's your strength?
A 14.
No. That's where I'm at.
No.
Fine.
Thank you, Withers.
No, that's fine. I will come out the ground and I'll run over to this one.
Okay.
I'm assuming these little ones aren't climbing or anything.
No, they are holding daggers, and they do have
That's fine.
They're moving quite nimbly. Sorry. So you would work out they might be able to climb or web. They definitely look spiderish. What you doing?
I am foaming at the mouth again as I go berserk, and I will multi-attack. The first one is a 15 to hit.
Does that include the +2 from being surrounding a creature with checks there?
No, so that's a 17.
The 17 will hit.
Cool.
I hope so.
That is 10 piercing damage.
Yeah, okay, the creature's wounded.
And then I will claw at it, which is a 19 to hit.
Oh, a 19 will hit.
Which is...
Best hope they're squishy, because I sure as hell... They're about to all go in one block.
6 slashing damage.
Okay, the creature is severely wounded.
Cool.
Oh, no.
Not great. I wanted that to be dead. And that concludes your turn, Hugo.
Yeah, I guess so.
Belgren Orbane. What do you do?
I'm gonna move up a little bit to get my friends in this little yellow aura. It's 5, 10, 15, 20. Wait, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Boop.
Yep.
Disappear. I wonder if I were to try and hit the creature that's up in the tree, if I'd be able to kind of like knock it out of the tree.
You want to throw the hammer at it as you run?
Yes, please.
You don't know if you'll be able to knock it out, but you can sure as hell try.
Yeah.
And Bumpkin just speed running the what do the new things that my hammer do. Now, when you throw your weapon, you may smite on a thrown attack as well as a melee attack, should you wish. That is the full.
Awesome.
That is the full of things that your weapon does at
That hammer
your level.
is sweet.
We'll wait until Jax magically finds the things that she needs to do. It's a little harder, I guess, but I think they're pretty cool. So we'll see when we see it. But yes, as you launch your hammer, roll to hit.
This won't get the +2 because it's not. That one's technically.
No, nobody can flank a creature in a tree unless they are climbing with it.
Unless.
Yes, but they're not climbing. You're more than welcome, Kimball, to climb up the tree with it. I would love that.
I'm
Yeah,
good, actually.
Actually, it would love that too. So that's 2.
Yeah.
Not so much.
Oh, that's a natural 1.
Oh no! Oh, that sucks. You could have smited if you hit. Your hammer sort of whistles past it, as it is surprisingly dexterous, and it just sort of rolls under the branch of the tree and back up onto it.
Okay.
Any bonus action, any further movement speed, anything else on your turn?
I think that's all my movement speed, and I'm gonna say... Actually, if everyone's okay with it, because it is the last potion of healing.
Go for it. If anyone
please
should
do.
take it,
Yeah, I
it's
think
you.
it's a fine,
take it.
fine to use it.
All right.
That's what it's for.
I'm gonna
For what
pop
it's
another
worth, Dernick
potion.
has one if he has to give one out to someone.
Pop a
Okay,
potion.
And they are
This
literally
way.
cowering in the hole that Hugo went into. So they're like right down in the
As
edge
they
of the
should.
hole. Still in that brambly, thorny, silent image until you dispel it. Cool. So yeah, Belgrin, you can heal with that 2d4 plus 2.
God, I rolled shit as well. I'm gonna get 5 points
Okay.
healing back.
That is unfortunate for you because I am going to ask. Oh, who does it hate? Who does it hate?
Nobody's hit it yet, I don't think. Oh,
Jax,
you.
I think it's going to be you. You're looking in the right place. It is going to start to cast a spell.
Oh, shit.
I need you to make a wisdom save as it begins a dark incantation in what sounds a little bit like the drow language. If only you'd had a chat with some drow.
I don't think I've chatted with too many drows.
No, but it happens to speak undercommon.
I fail. It's a 5.
Oh, no.
Oh dear. You are
Oh,
paralyzed.
no.
Err.
Ah.
Big guy? Big spider did that?
Yeah. Big spider with human face, yeah? Well, not human, but like not spider face.
Disturbing.
Has mandibles to make words. It also gets a bonus action. Isn't that exciting? And it is going to summon a spectral dagger. We love a spectral dagger. Spectral dagger is fun. Let me see if I can find one. Yes, go on, Josh.
Nothing. I was just gonna say it's like that one character from The Last Airbender that takes
Oh.
people's faces.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Ew, I
cool.
hated that guy.
And
Yeah.
it is going to summon its spectral dagger next to you. And then, Jax, it is going to roll with advantage against you. And it is an auto crit, so the nat 20 doesn't actually matter because you are paralyzed.
It
Double
already
crit.
used its action, I thought.
That is
No.
its bonus action to summon the spectral dagger. Think of it like a
Spiritual
weapon, if you will.
weapon.
But not a spell, an
Jinx.
innate ability.
We're so cooked.
So you're going to take 16 force damage.
Yikes!
Yikes.
And that brings us to our little tiny chitin that got bopped. And it's going to go at you, Belgrin. One attack for a 12 to hit.
I keep the spell up anyway.
One attack for a 15 to hit.
Nope.
And one
Nice.
attack for a 23 to hit.
There we go.
Give me a second.
That'll do it.
Balkan was
Yeah.
like, I knew you'd get there eventually.
There you go. Third time's the charm.
Yeah, so your silent image will have ended because when you're paralyzed, you are under the incapacitated condition. And whilst incapacitated ends any concentration you have on any spell. I believe most spells say until you are incapacitated anyway. But that is just the definition of concentration in the player's handbook. I was just double checking.
Understood.
So the third attack will hit you, Belgrin, and it will do a mighty 6 piercing damage, max damage. This creature is going to come and swipe at the Echo of Kensidon.
Which
A
has...
12 will miss,
Yeah.
a 22 will not. And that'll be the end
And
of that.
poof.
And then it is going to come around and flank Hugo. So this is now +6 to hit, not a +4, so that'll be a 21 to hit.
No.
Yeah, so you'll take 3 piercing damage.
But it halved because I'm foaming.
Yes,
So
yes,
that'll be
they are
1
non-magical
damage.
attacks. Okay, this one is going to move up to you, Hugo, and join you. And is going to make 3 attacks against you.
Join me.
That is a 23 to hit, a natural 20 to hit, and a 13 to hit. Does a 13 hit the badger?
No.
Okay, cool. So you take 4 piercing damage, and
Is
then
that already half?
10 piercing damage. No, that's 14, or if you prefer, 2 + 5, 7. 7 piercing damage. The third will miss. And that brings us to our final Chitine, which was already next to you, Jex, so no questions where this one's going to go. And these will all be... I attack with advantage when you're paralyzed, right? They are, right?
Is it
I know they
incapacitated is
auto-crit.
different than paralyzed.
No,
Yeah,
you're
it
paralyzed,
goes
and
attack
while
with advantage.
you are always
well,
incapacitated while paralyzed. Well, that's just the rules, right?
And they would have advantage if it's
So,
whole person. Yeah.
Paralyzed says this: a paralyzed creature is incapacitated and cannot move and speak.
Yeah.
You automatically fail strength and dex, and attack rolls against you have advantage.
It's a rough spell.
Yeah, no, I know, it was intentional. I just had to pick someone, and I thought Jex was likely to succeed a wisdom save. More
Well,
fool
I mean, I'm
I.
gonna be down no matter what because they're automatic hits, right?
They're not automatic hits; they're automatic crits if they hit.
Well, they're-
So with the +1
it.
armor class from
It's a hit.
from Belgran, do you still get hit by 20?
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be.
This'll
That's-
teach you for adopting an
Well, that'll
Owlbear.
be 10
enough.
force, Jex.
I
doubt it. I doubt it. That'll be 10 force, which should leave you at 2, I believe.
The first one did 6 though. I didn't
No.
even count that one yet.
That is a 6 + 4. That is the crit.
Yeah, but it hit twice.
Right
Did
now,
it
it's
hit
only
me?
attacked you once.
Oh,
You might be thinking of the one that hit Hugo.
Yeah, so it's
Oh,
just
okay.
10 damage on the first one.
10 damage. Okay.
The second one will be a 15 to hit. With Belgran's armor class, that'll miss you, right?
That misses me. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. And then the second one is a 10 to hit. So yes, not automatically down because they have fuck all to hit and they're critting with a basic dagger. Kimball, you're up.
Does Kimball understand the fundamentals of magic concentration?
Yes, you've had Finn with you long enough that you know what concentration
Then-
looks like. This creature is staring intently at its dagger. Yeah, go
Gonna
ahead.
take steady aim
Okay, cool.
to give myself advantage.
Is it you that got the 24 on the stealth? Or was that Finn?
No,
It was Finn.
I got
Okay,
a
cool.
10.
Yeah, so you're not hidden. Okay,
That
cool.
was me.
It's exactly why I took steady aim, because
Yeah,
I
that's
had
fine.
a
That's
feeling
fine. I was
you
just
saw
double
me.
checking.
Yet again, another instance where I should have fucking prepped that poison, but I totally forgot.
You would
but-
be really, really pissed off if you'd prepped that poison for this fight.
Yeah,
I will tell you that right now.
22.
'Cause they're
You would
probably
be
immune to it.
fuming if you'd used it on this. A 22 hits.
Okay, and he's gonna shoot the big spider, and god damn it if I have a habit of poking the big thing, but it's gonna be 15 points of damage piercing.
Nice. It gets a nat 20 in its con save, though.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's my bonus action. That's my action. I'm going to.
You cannot move. You took steady aim.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay still
That you will.
because I use steady aim.
Kensidon.
He's
you.
going to. Yeah, sorry.
That's right.
Got combat brain. I think we need to get rid of him. Yeah, we need to get rid of these. He's going to 5, 10, 15.
12 attacks
20,
against somebody
25.
who's held personed is pretty fucking brutal.
Yeah, he's going to vault over Hugo
Mm-hmm.
and
Easy task.
start
Not
he's
such an
gonna
easy task. It's a badger.
swing at the injured one,
Yeah.
hoping he can take it out.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be +8 to hit, so 18.
Oh yeah, the creature is dead.
Okay. And he hasn't short rested, so that is all he can do.
Good. Finn, you are hidden, so any attack roll you make on this turn will be at advantage. Should you wish to attack roll, you don't have to attack roll. What are you doing?
Okay. It's too messy. So he's going to ignore the unseen servant and put his bag of ball bearings away. That plan won't work anymore.
No, you're probably not going to work on a creature that has spider legs.
So instead, we'll go all in on no more concentration.
Okay.
So he'll order both wisps to attack the thing, and then he'll blow into his hands, rub them together, say "Stelk," and a bunch of little embers will shoot off toward it. And he'll cast Finn's Fire Strikes, which is actually just magic missile, but I'm making it fire damage.
Because why the fuck not, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you're more than welcome to see whether you can break its concentration with the magic missiles before you tell the wisps to attack, in case you want to try and get them to kill a small guy first.
Good point.
First level magic missiles?
Yep.
Okay, so 3... Oh, you already rolled.
Yep, 3, 5, 2.
Total of 10 damage. And 3 concentration rolls. Here they come.
Roll under
These
10.
are coming to chat, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hold on, am I meant to be proficient in these? No, I'm not. Good. Nice.
Oh,
mother.
The wisps will be attacking it then, yes?
Yes, they will.
They will need to move to this square or closer, this line here, because they're 20 foot up. I don't really worry about verticality with attacks, by the way. So you'll notice that I often say you don't need to get... We don't do horizontal triangulation bollocks. But I will say in a situation where 20 feet up a tree, you just need to move a little bit closer. So onto that line.
Pythagorean theorems for...
Yeah, that line there. Cool. Fantastic. Go ahead and make your 2 attack rolls.
8 and a 17.
It'll miss. 17. Will hit.
That's 1 damage, Chief.
Could be the one damage that is needed.
Could be. Fucking hell.
Under a 10.
Probably not.
Fuck.
Jack Sarah.
We tried.
I need to make a save. Wisdom. I'm never gonna make that, guys. Nope. Fail. That's my turn.
Ooh. 3.
Ugh.
I don't have any bonuses to
3.
wisdom.
Yeah, but you know it's not a high DC. I will tell you that. Rough. Hugo.
I can't wait for Kimball to look down on Jex's paralyzed
That's how
body.
it feels.
You got targeted this time. See.
She won't be
Pulls oil
around.
on you, lights you on fire.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna continue attacking these little ones, so I'll go for the one directly below me.
Yeah, I hadn't realized how dangerous this fight was. Let's up the ante with some more dramatic music. You may need to turn your music down slightly.
Yes, I will bite.
Bite
one.
you shall. Sorry, the one directly south of you.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is 21 to hit.
That hits.
And that is 13 piercing damage.
Oh, creature's wounded.
Ooh, nice.
And then a claw, which is 22 to hit.
That'll do it.
And that is 7 slashing damage.
Yeah, you bite into it, and then just as you let go of it with your teeth, you just claw it, and you see the creature just fall to the floor, about 5 foot away, just dead, ripped to pieces, torn by the badger.
And then I think I am going to, as my bonus action, I can envelop myself in my druidic-y green energy magic and heal myself for 1d8 healing.
Is it a heal or is it temp HP?
It's a heal, I'm pretty sure.
There's 2 different ones.
To regain HP, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Which is
Fantastic.
8. Nice, max
Well
healing.
I'm just checking on a rule real quick.
Yeah.
I think it's a melee attack. I don't think this will help. You know what?
What's a melee attack? Sorry.
I was looking at what exactly constitutes as like the shove action.
Yeah, you can't shove a creature at a tree unless you climb.
No,
the tree
I
first.
was looking at I will move 5 feet over this way.
Oh, shove the little guy.
Thinking of shoving the little guy, but I think what I
would
might
replace your
do
attack.
is-
And you have seen this
Dead.
creature. These creatures aren't too hardy.
Yeah.
If you hit them. Of course, if you roll that one, it do nothing.
Yeah, I'm thinking because I could use a channel divinity to give myself advantage on athletics checks, but I think I would have to go with the grapple rather than shove if I did, because that's where it would be my athletics against his.
I would take the same for a shove. Either one.
Okay, yeah, I think if I can use my athletics to try and push this thing away, then yeah, I'm going to use my bonus action to use Channel Divinity Peerless Athlete for a bonus action.
Yeah, so shove says using the attack action, yada yada yada. Instead of making an attack roll, you make an athletics check contested by the target's athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay.
For this. Is your Channel Divinity a bonus action?
Sorry, yeah, the Channel Divinity is a bonus action.
Cool, alright, fantastic, yep, so with an advantage.
And it's my athletics.
Uh-huh.
Right, that's a 19 total.
Yeah, okay, it's gonna choose athletics. That's a 13, so it gets shoved back, and that is an area that goes down the hill a little bit. So you will see it fall back and then sort of stumble down, so it is also prone.
Alright. I'm going to try and... Can I move still 5 more feet up just to kind of...
Yeah, of course you can. Step in its place, yeah. Protect good Jex from everything other than that really scary Spectral Blade.
Yeah, we'll deal with that in a second.
We'll figure it out.
Will we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can hope so.
I'll deal with it, yes.
Yeah. That's an action, bonus action movement.
Yep, so I'll start off with that bonus action. And Jexera, that is a 22 to hit you, which means you will go down.
Yep.
I'm not even going to bother with the math. And that means the creature isn't concentrating. So it's going to look to... Ooh, who do we dislike? So the only person who's hit it so far is Kimball. No? Did you hit it? Yeah. And Finn. Good. So Kimball, Finn, and Hugo, make a charisma save, please.
Oh.
It's against being frightened.
No.
Okay.
Good to ask.
It's a good thing I'm the Riz Master.
Oh, hold on. Just before that happens, it's going to leap to this tree. And that is
I'm
now
not the
25
Riz
feet
Master.
up. Always change that. Charisma save from the three of you, please. What do we get?
I got
Rolled
a
a
6.
3.
A 6, a
13.
3, and a 13. That's... Oh, is a 13 a success? It is. Congratulations. You have succeeded. The other two of you are affected by
The
Bane.
rizziest wizard.
No. Whilst under this effect, you must subtract a 4 from your attack roll or saving throw. It might bother you if it follows up with whole person.
Good point.
Yeah, okay, so this is going to bring us to Chitin here, who is going to clamber back up slowly and walk up to Belgren and try and stab you in the toe.
Not the toe.
That's my good toe.
Let's have a look at how good your toe is. 23 of toe. 22.
Yeah.
Sorry. 22, yeah.
There
That's
goes-
5
There goes
piercing
my
damage. And that's a nat 20.
Alrighty.
Hey.
Woo!
For a subsequent 7
Hey.
piercing damage.
7. That's
we
so
don't
7
level
plus
up
5
after
is
this.
12. Right?
What is these rolls?
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 plus
Yeah,
5 is
I am.
12, so who wants this nat 20? Kensinan does. For a further 9 damage to Kensinan.
Okay. So that's 210. Yeah, he's at 5.
Yeah, he's 5. He's 5. I've got it. I'm tracking it on his sheet.
Mhm.
That brings us
Wow,
to the other
this is
one,
going
who is
poorly.
going to try and 1v1 Hugo. And he really is sort of yelling in undercommon, 1v1 me, bitch! And then he's going to stab you. That's a 9.
Miss.
That's a 12.
Miss.
And that's not.
Oh.
What is it?
6.
20.
4 piercing damage. That's what it is. Kimball, you're up.
Or and then a half to 2.
Yes, half to 2.
Kimball sees... He was at first very cocky about the fact, like, Jack Sarah went down, and then he watched Belgren go down, and now he's watching Kensinan get ragged on, and he's like, oh, fuck. And he's going to take steady aim again, and he's going to go, this is fucking bad, and he's going to shoot that thing in the face.
Okay.
Because he can't do anything else.
Although you do see a very healthy-looking badger.
That's true.
Yeah, can't cast Healing Word in badger form, can you?
No, but I can heal myself.
So he has advantage,
good.
but it's minus a d4. Oh my god, I rolled a 1 and a 2.
That'll miss.
So he takes steady aim, and he's just too scared, and he fucks it up, and he hits the tree, and he can't move, so he's
It's
frozen
like
in
you
fear.
want to lose.
Kensidon. What are you doing with Kensidon? Woman?
Well, Kensidon realizes how
Last
bad
action.
this is, so he's going to take a single swing at that thing because that's all he can do.
Yep.
It's a D20 plus 8. He hits. It's a million.
That hits.
And then it's going to do max damage for 16.
Creature is on the brink of death, but not down.
Does he have any bonus actions, Kensidon?
Yeah, loads. He can take
none that he has
He
left.
can 2-weapon fighting. He can manifest an echo. He can second wind. And he can drink
So he's
potions.
used all that stuff.
Yeah, he can't do any of that because it hasn't been a short rest.
Doesn't have any potions
And-
left. No.
Nope, which means
he can eat
I mean,
some
unless you
parsley.
let him punch it, but
He can eat some parsley. That's his choice.
he'll chew on some grass, panicked.
Just trust in Finbar. Finn, how will you save everyone simultaneously?
Alright, so fuck. How damaged is the big boy looking?
Oh, no, not at all.
And
Fairly
this
This one hasn't
small
been
one?
touched. This one's on the brink of death. Sort of like one heavy blow and it'll die.
For reference, I did 16
I will tell you that the
damage to
creature has
one.
taken 26 damage.
Mhm.
It is not wounded.
I think that's a lot of hit points.
It has more than 52. You know that much. Because it ain't wounded.
Powered kill it.
Yeah!
Die.
I wish that was an option. Oh fuck. This
Just do it.
is stupid. No,
Go on.
that won't work.
Do whatever you think's right.
No, that. Okay, so.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to ping your spells.
Ooh.
Fucking-
Oh.
So I see
No,
why you were
why is it you was just thinking?
No, I was
No,
thinking
no.
that too, but I don't think it would help.
No, I
Um,
literally I tried to click on your spell list and it's cast a spell. I think I've taken
That's
the slot
fine.
off though. You're fine.
So. Fuck it, yeah. Let's just wisps on that one first, then that one. Let's drop another magic missile and just try to blast away. No.
You can
Vortex
send the
worked the
missiles.
bigger one.
You can send the missiles at different targets. Don't forget.
I know.
Yeah.
Vortex.
I see
worked
what you're
the bigger
thinking.
Okay.
one. That cool.
A 13 on the save.
That will succeed.
Oh.
Oh no.
His rolls have been good.
You
That
hate
is
to see it.
It's the
I think you got
exact
3 nat
roll
20s.
required. Oh yeah, I've rolled about 10 nat 20s.
That's one.
One damage.
He's one force damage.
One is what you needed.
Hey!
So you kill that one, but then you try and cast Vortex Warp, and you see the creature sort of turn to you, and it utters something very quietly, but you get the impression it's sort of like mocking you.
Okay, then he'll just move to there. As far as he can get.
Yeah, okay. Jaxara, I need a death save, please. For me
It's
directly
private,
if
right?
you can, please. Yeah.
Plus the exhaustion from last fight. This is going so poorly.
Oh, you need an exhaustion card, don't you?
Yeah, but I've been calculating for
Yeah,
it.
that's
Don't
fine.
worry.
I like giving them out. They make me happy.
I have an exhaustion too, right?
Yeah, I can't give them
You
to
do
you. They're
now.
not in my fight.
Uh,
And it doesn't count in your death saves, by the way. Hugo. One
oh wait,
small
I
one,
get, to
one
make
large
a,
one.
I get to make a save to resist the thing, or can I if I'm down?
Is this the what?
It's not
Or is
on
it
you
just
anymore.
ended?
Oh, whole
Yeah.
person. It let go of the concentration as soon as you went down.
Gotcha.
To bane your friends. Hugo, what are you doing?
Maybe, yeah. And then Yeah, I'll go for the smaller one, I think. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, well, this one's 25
and
for a
that's
tree. So.
with a D4 minus it because of the Bane. Right, that's how Bane works.
Yeah. We subtract a d4 from your roll.
That's okay, because I've got a +4 and I just rolled a 4-2. So that's a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Cool. That is 11 piercing damage
Nice, creature's wounded.
with the bite, and then with the claw, that is a 14 to hit,
That'll hit.
and that is
Come on, big damage. We need it.
7 slashing damage.
7 is exactly what you needed.
Oh,
As you swipe this creature down, you see, like, all of a sudden, the creature that is up in this tree turn to you. It looks
Yes,
directly at you. It looks furious.
Yes,
You're
I
putting
would
its
like to
final moment.
telepathically say to it, "Leave my friends alone."
Oh.
And then
you
I
feel like a
will-
sort of rebuffal in your head. Like, you literally, physically, like, slammed backwards by its mental fortitude as it resists your telepathic intrusions.
Whoa.
How
Smart
many
little
rings
cat.
of man shielding is there holding?
None. You've got exactly conclude your turn.
No, since it's up in a tree, it can't provoke opportunity attack, but I'm hoping to lure it if it's pissed off at me out of the tree. So I will go over here.
Okay. Cool.
That's me.
And it's spectral. Oh, sorry, Belgren. Can I have a death saving throw?
Mhm.
Directly to me if you can. You can whisper it via Discord or whatever is easiest for you.
Battlefield's looking dire.
You guys seeing Jex and Bumpkin. Jex and Bumpkin, sorry. Jex
Oh,
and
no!
Belgren both stir slightly as if they're going to get up. But they do not. And that leads us to our boss.
It's going to be
The
Kimball.
dagger
Finn,
is
and
going to
Hugo
move to
versus the
you,
world.
Hugo. And as it does, it is going to ask you, Hugo, for a wisdom save, please.
Oh,
Is this
no.
against being
Minus.
frightened?
Is it fuck? Minus a d4.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
If it's hold person, it can't affect you if you're a beast.
Oh yeah, because that would be a whole monster, right?
No. There's a few of
Okay.
these spells where you are technically still a humanoid.
I almost had a gotcha.
Yeah. Because
Really?
otherwise I can
I'll
cast
ignore.
Dominate Beast on him, and you really don't want that.
Mhm.
So let's not have his wild shapes turned on you at later levels.
That's a 20.
20's a big
Dirty
fucking
20.
number. Cool.
Day.
Good
Lovely.
rolls, Hugo. You're
Does
carrying
a 16
this.
hit you?
Well,
Yes.
Okay, you are restrained. As it
Yikes.
webs out at you. Finally recharge that shit after putting the fucking web across the river. Why I blew that, sponged that out at that.
For a bridge,
It
remember?
was cool, but it was fucking useless. By the way, Bane has ended on you guys because it cast a concentration spell. And then it is going to spectrally dagger you. It's a bonus action. That is going to be a 20 to hit, dirty 20 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Dealing 6 force damage. Oh, Kimball, what will you do?
scream. I am going to.
Are you in a time loop?
Yeah, I rolled like shit last time, so I think Kimball's really rooted in place. He's at a sniper spot. He's gonna steady aim. And
those
I'm going to.
Thorny brushes disappearing confused you.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot again. Hopefully hitting this time. Natural 20.
Nice.
Time
You
for
are-
a fucking sneak attack.
Roll me the regular damage, and I
Yeah.
will add your crit damage.
Oh, it didn't add my sneak attack for some reason, but
That's
I rolled
fine.
max on the dice.
That is beautiful. Let's have the sneak
And
attack
then-
damage.
For the sneak attack, I
It's now
rolled a
2d6,
5
right?
and a 4.
Yeah, beautiful. So that's plus an additional 18.
12, 18,
so
yeah.
19 plus 18 is 37 damage. As your bolt plunders into its backside, you see it sort of shudder. It drops its concentration, which doesn't matter because it already failed its whole person. And it sort of turns back to it. It is severely wounded. You see black ichor pouring out of its heart.
Yeah,
Does that conclude your turn? Yeah.
Yeah.
Reload.
Yeah, load back my
He's got
crossbow and
so
say,
it doesn't matter.
fuck you.
Yeah,
Still
Kensidon.
alive too?
What the fuck is Kensidon gonna do?
He goes
Doesn't have a
and
climb.
looks at it up in the tree, and he drops his sword, and he pulls out a javelin and
Yeah.
throws it.
Get it.
So that's just going to be a flat T20 plus 6, no flanking.
Uh-huh.
He gets a 22,
Nice. Give me some damage.
so 1d6 plus 4, 10 piercing
Not
damage.
bad. The creature is
Love those
very
max
hurt,
damage rolls.
but not dead.
He's pissed.
Finn,
Aw.
can you end
Come on,
it?
Finn.
Will you end it? The creature is severely wounded.
How is the light situation here?
The light.
Yeah.
Where are you? Under that tree?
Yeah.
He's
I would
directly
say you
underneath
are
it.
probably in dim light, as is the creature. The wisps are perhaps in bright light now, but if they were to move closer into the shadows,
Okay.
they'd be in dim light.
Can they hit it from where they are?
No. We've got a 30-foot range, right?
So
It's already
Yeah.
35 foot, even without... They need to move to sort of here. Which
and
would put
if
them
they
in dim
did,
light.
would that would put them in dim light? Would that
Yeah.
put their light onto it?
Oh, you need to light them up?
They have 20 feet of bright light and then dim light beyond that.
20
So
feet
would
of
the bright light reach
just about. Well, you've got another 5 foot of movement speed with these, and they do fly. Just a reminder. So you want to
it?
move
Yeah.
them up.
So
Like
basically,
you move them
I
up
wanna
enough to
keep
light it up.
them- I want to keep them out of bright light with it, but still
Right.
within range.
You don't
to
want
hit
the
it.
creature in bright light.
No. I
Okay,
want it in
cool.
dim
Then they can
light.
attack from there. That's fine. It's in dim light.
Okay, so he will move them forward, pick up a rock, cast Diabolicism on it, and throw it directly up. And when it hits dim light, it just woof into darkness,
Okay.
magical darkness. And then they'll both shoot through the darkness because they have blind sight.
That is really, really cool,
That's pretty cool.
and is not going to give you advantage
Okay.
at all.
Shit. Fuck. Worth a shot.
This creature hasn't been looking at any of you since the beginning of the fight. Remember that sniffing?
Oh, fuck
Yeah,
can
it's
smell
it's
us.
it's got blind sight and is blind beyond a certain radius.
Cool idea though.
Yeah, it is a sick idea, and it doesn't do anything in this
Told you
particular
there was a
instance.
reason I took Diabolic.
Yeah, it's very cool, but it's not going to happen here. However, a 24 will hit, and I will ask you quite simply, how do you want to do this?
Nice.
Well,
Yeah.
he'll just pick up the rock, throw it up, and be like, he can't see.
And then, thunk!
Goosh.
This spider-like bloated creature falls to the ground and literally it explodes outwards, its guts crushing out to the ground.
Right on you.
And no, it falls sort of over here and just all out over the floor. Yeah, you guys are victorious. A huge win for you. This was
barely
always going to be a
made it out
tough
of that
encounter, even without it. I will use Kiara to put everybody who's down
Please
at
do.
4 hit points.
Okay.
Please.
A flat 4.
Jack, Sarah, you see a very karmically familiar sight as you begin to come to consciousness. Kimball just standing there with his hands on his hips like, huh, didn't see a lot of spears flinging this time. It's crazy how that happened.
This has nothing to do with it. It's cheated.
Hey, you see that arrow that's lodged right between that thing's like eyes, like all of them, like
He
two
doesn't touch it. The creature is
crossbow
literally splatted on the floor.
bolts?
But everybody else
It
will
looks,
tell you
it looks like it died from falling out of tree.
It did.
Belgrin is weakly putting up his arm in between them. It's still not the time.
You
Yeah,
will
brother,
all
get up.
take 160 experience points.
Ooh.
Ooh.
In terms of CR, this isn't actually much tougher than the Owlbears.
Well, we just had no
Okay.
resources, I think. is
You
the
were a
problem.
little down on resources, but also the whole person hitting. That's brutal. Brutal.
Yeah.
However, this...
And I have no wisdom.
You said
Uh,
120?
This,
One-
yes. Did I? No, 160. 160.
160, my
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, I did say 160, right?
That is your bad.
I just misheard.
Okay, cool.
You did,
Uh,
yeah.
Yeah, good. But this creature is a cleric. and it does have a couple of items on it. Excuse me, while I just die. I'm sure Pepsi's not the answer, but fuck it. It is wearing a strange pendant around its neck. And it has a unusual looking rod at its hip. Rod, wand, I'm not sure how you call it.
Yeah, just let him take it. Give it to the wizard.
You can give it to the wizard if you want.
What's the thing with identify? We don't have
We
identify.
can't do
This.
You can attempt to understand this by making an Arcana check if you wish. You can also attune to it over a short rest, or try and understand it over the course of a short rest and see what it does.
Can I
it's
try the
cursed.
checks first?
Sorry?
Can I try the checks first?
Please do. Give me one Arcana check.
25.
The wand of binding.
Oh, sick.
A what?
A wand
I didn't
of
hear.
binding.
Wand of binding.
Just a reminder, this will not require attunement, but will run out of charges when it runs out of charges.
That's
So it can cast hold monster, or hold person for a charge each. And when it's run out of its 7 charges, it's gone.
hold monster's fucking huge.
Yeah,
7
you've got
charges
7
is
casts of it
great.
for the rest of... Well, 6, sorry, for the rest
Oh,
of
he
time.
used one.
Yes, he only had the one casting of hold person and then used one
Wow.
on our lovely friend Hugo.
Is our loot person recording all these?
Do we have
I think our
That's
wizard is
Oscar.
writing that one down.
Wizard's writing that one down. Got it.
Yeah, Wonder Binding, no
Um,
attunement, 7 slots, 1 used, so it'll have 6 casts.
What was the pendant?
Belgorn, you are able to note this pendant is something that you might have seen before on other paladins and clerics. It requires a base religion check. And I will take from you, please, a d4.
Sorry, was I rolling religion?
You, just a d4, please. No, I don't need you to make a religion check. It's your base understanding of religion will be enough
okay.
to just
Okay.
tell you what it is. And I don't know, who else wants to roll a dice? Miller,
Yeah.
give me a d20, please.
Yep.
What did you get on the d4?
A 2.
A 2. Ah, not so great. Josh, a d20, please.
A 13.
Fantastic roll. Finn, sorry, Kian, d20, please.
You get 9.
9.
Does roll
And
have a place
Nathan,
to- Oh, there it is. Never mind.
A d20, please.
20. 10.
This is a necklace of prayer beads.
Oh, those are good.
Yep, so this is, again, no attunement required. It'll have 1 cast of each of these spells for you. So you don't have to attune to it. It'll have 1 cast of Bless, 1 cast of Cure Wounds at 2nd level, 1 cast of Lesser Restoration, and thank your wizard, it'll have 1 cast of Greater Restoration.
That's a good emergency.
That is a good
Keep it in.
emergency thing there. So just to reiterate those, I'll actually put those in the Discord in case anyone's confused.
I'll put them in the notes too.
1 cast each. There we go. Did I put that on the right? I did.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So stand ye victorious upon the battlefield. And Kiara will suggest that perhaps you could move towards an area that she's pointing at, a little over the river, that looks to be a small hut. You can see the door is open, it looks abandoned, and she suggests that perhaps there you might take a second short rest. A reminder, it is only 2:30 in the afternoon, so long rest would make no sense.
I'm good for a
but,
short rest.
She will suggest that you all huddle up in this hut. And when you move into this hut, Finn, you will immediately notice that upon the table sit some dried herbs. A mortar and pestle lie unattended at the end of the table. And a little sort of old scroll written in Elvish is on the left-hand side. Do we have any elves? We have an elf, right? Kensidon is not speaking Elvish, but
Ken
Kim
and
is.
Kimball.
Yeah, Kimball
I do
does
speak Elvish.
Yes, fantastic.
Kimbal's have, yeah.
So this is called the Healer's Adage. And it basically tells you about how to make the perfect healing potion out of wild sage root and ephedra leaf, which you already know. But now, anytime that you try and make one, you may add 2 to your rolls, specifically to make healing potions.
I will let our local alchemist wizard know.
You can translate it, and then in here you will find some dried herbs which are well beyond any use. They are expended. They've obviously been abandoned for years. A bed frame sits in the corner, though the mattress, the bedroll has long since gone to shit and has rotted away. But this abandoned hut is a good place for you to be able to sort of blockade the door a little bit and take your short rest. You may hit the short rest button.
Can I do something during the short rest?
Can you tell me about it next session?
If I remember.
Is it something that would be like in your current badgerly form?
No.
Okay, in that case, please make a note to yourself, and I will ask you about it next week. Because that right there is where we're going to end. And we'll come to the timeless tradition of MVPs. We had a rather excellent recap from Miller, which means, Nathan, I will ask your MVP first, please.
All right. My MVP was for Miller turning the smoke billowing off a burning person into the Echo Knight. I thought that was a
very
really
creative,
cool move.
very cool. I loved that. Josh.
I think mine probably just goes to having like really difficult combat. Like I really enjoy combat, and when we've got 3 people on death's door, that makes it a lot more fun and thrilling.
Yep.
So I guess just combat.
When the going gets tough. Kian.
So it's been a bit of a consistent theme I've been seeing running through, and I gotta shout it out at this point. Our local loves nature, soft ass druid seems to go ham every combat with the like, don't hurt my friends, violently savages the enemies with bare hands. It's fucking gold.
It's really cool, and that moon druid really does hit at early levels. That is, it is
It's
vicious
saving
and
our
violent.
asses is what it is.
Thank you.
Yeah. Although I'm sure that some of you wish that the moon druid was out of beast form and could have picked you back up off your ass.
No.
It's good to have a tank.
Also, I should say,
He can get you later. It's not his job.
Offensive
big shout out to the DM who's ill at the moment that's still powered through.
Amen to that.
Yeah, it was fun. Bumpkin, your MVP.
Well, first, I'll preface that I apologize for missing all of the kind of great moments with all the chaos that started to erupt in my apartment. I think like a lot of times in the past we've given nods to other characters who have like stuck true to their belief system, like going through. I think there's also some merit that needs to be given to Kimball and Jex for their little bouts of rivalry, even though it's annoying Belgrin a little bit. I myself am very amused by always seeing it.
Yeah, I can go with that. It was nice to see the shoe on the other foot today.
No, it was not. It was
Miller.
terrible.
It felt great to be the one doing all the damage and not dying. It felt amazing. My MVP...
I will just note that the reason for that today is that you faced slightly more intelligent creatures that tried to sort of CC the front line and let their little guys get through, as opposed to big fat owlbears that just go, hey, I want to leap on small people.
The biggest mistake
so
of that
that's
spider's life, bro. 36 damage right in the caboose.
It was
was
really
epic,
necessary. It
yeah.
had 50 hit points when you did it as well.
Chef's
Like,
kiss.
Neutered that guy. My MVP goes to Finn Kian for the consistent, lovely spell descriptions that we keep getting, like the copper wire and the tossed stone. I love hearing wizards talk about how they cast their spells. It's always fun to listen to from me.
I just want to know what the words mean.
I know. I love.
I guarantee that he's like throwing things just like bread, cucumber, trout.
They do make sense in Irish.
Okay, good. They do make sense.
Really, really bad.
It sounds good, so you're doing a great job.
The pronunciation, I imagine, is on point, but you don't have to be able to be fluent. It's enough to trick us. But I would love if you're just using, you're just counting to 20. Something really basic like that.
Like, what number am I on? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I throw in an extra one, too?
If I don't do it in mine, yes.
Okay,
So I had a couple of small ones, and one of those is the Diabolicism on a rock. I'm sorry you didn't a creature with blindsight. But
I know,
it was fun. It's gonna happen. Yeah, like something's gonna go wrong at some point. I also another one to you, Kian. You called yourself Mensa's favorite coward, which was just beautiful. Like you brought my pantheon in, and you remembered its name, which always makes me happy. And then of course you described yourself running away from an owlbear cub, which is beautiful. A small note to Miller for his avant-garde stance. I think you meant on guard stance, like with a dagger up, not an Art Deco piece of furniture. But never mind. I just had this image of you standing here like a flower pot or something. Yeah. Some sort of avant-garde art.
And the worst part is that was for Kenson and it wasn't even for Kimball.
But I also just I have to give some credit to the lovely silent image of the thorns. Again, this creature's blind sight, and I was just like, it has no fucking idea you've even cast a spell. That's where I was. I was just like, this is really shitty, but it's gonna be what it is. Did you have something to throw in, Nathan, at the end there?
Yeah, I wanted to throw in one more, and that was your confusion as you came off of mute, and Bumpkin was saying, Jesus Christ, after you sneezed, and you were like, oh shit, did I forget to mute myself?
Yeah, no, indeed. But anyway, that is where we're going to end, so if you guys would like to say goodbye.
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 We shall see you soon.